Before the SMP started, this wasn't actually the first hardcore world I tried. Here's a previous attempt, and how it ended. I quickly just continued on, because I purposely speedran at the beginning of the last world, knowing that it wouldn't risk much if I died on day 1. On day 0 of this world, I actually managed to find diamonds before I even had an iron pickaxe. Is that diamonds? I found diamonds before iron? I think we're gonna try our best not to sleep on this server. Future me is going to eat those words. For days, all I did was boat and run trying to find somewhere to build my house, but no biome really felt right. Maybe I can build my... Actually, I don't want my base to be near a village strictly because I don't want it to obstruct the view. Like, if I want to make my base pretty and stuff, I don't want the village to be a problem. I'm also going to eat those words. I've been scared to start a hardcore world for a while, because I don't want to get attached to it, and then when I go off to college in less than a year, I have to stop playing it. Like, being a senior in high school kind of feels like living life on a time limit, because no matter what you do, no matter what I do for the rest of this year, it's always gonna feel like I have limited time with said thing. I don't know what drove me to talk about this, but serious time over. We still haven't found any cool places to live. I know I just messed up the continuity of this video, but on day 1 I made an enchanting table, and right before ending the first stream, I enchanted all of my gear. Alright, it's time to enchant. Let's go. We're kitted out. And it's only day 2. Let's go. I promise I was excited, but I was also just tired. I did more exploring in the next stream in the form of a subathon. Wait, I didn't even mean to do that. I turned up my render distance so that my game would render the entire area I was thinking about building in, and then there was just a village on top of the mountain when I did that. Not only did I find a village, but... Yo! Yo! We got that sub! The bribing kids worked! Okay, we finally have somewhere to put down our stuff. I think I'm gonna consider adding an inventory management mod that just, like, gives me keybinds to move everything to a chest instantly, because that would just be so nice. For this series, I'm not allowed to add any mods that add crazy additions to the game, but I can make quality of life changes, like inventory management or right-click farming. I started by trapping some villagers and giving them jobs, but the real goal of this stream was to start collecting blocks for my base. Before I could start gathering mud, I wanted to get inspiration from my base on the Warzone SMP. Before ending the stream, I played Lava Rising on MC Manhunt with Waffle and Zoomer.
Go ahead, Costino!
Lex is dead. Yeah!
Oh, okay, get over here, get over here! Don't. What are you?
Another guy coming. Another guy coming from the other bridge. Guy behind you. Guy behind you. Guy behind you. Nice.
No.
Nice.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go!
Take the round. He's gonna try to hit you into that hole, or he's gonna jump down there.
Are you pursuing him, Zoomer? Okay, I'm staying up here.
Oh, there he goes. Bye bye, bitch.
He died.
Got him.
There's a team of 3 over here with no armor.
I have 8 hay bales.
There's a team of 3 over here with no armor, Zoomer.
There's a guy like...
Yes.
Nice!
5 diamonds! I got netherite! I got netherite! I got netherite!
I mean, could you
Alright,
have any extra
I got a netherite
iron?
axe. Here, do you need
How
a
much
diamond?
iron do you have?
Do you want, diamond sword?
Diamond sword, yes.
Yeah, here.
One's down there, one's over there, one's right there.
Christina, keep watching that.
Oh, there's a guy right here!
Table, you guys gonna kill each other. Oh, there goes Christine. he had the fire resist. There you go.
No! The rest of the day I decided to do some work off cam in preparation for building my starter base. I formed a new plan to get packed mud, but it required going to the nether, so I went to go mining, and this happened. Oh! That was almost the end of the series right there. I can't comprehend what just happened. Oh! I need a second to breathe. Eventually, I got the obsidian, went to the nether, got bone meal from a soul sand valley, and used it to get more wheat and make packed mud. Eventually, I had all the blocks I needed and decided to build the house. In the morning of day 30, I finally decided what I wanted to name my kingdom. Today marked the day where I would start building up the walls of Alivania. I've been using schematics to build these builds, but before I could do that for these walls, I needed to terraform. Eventually I got the first wall complete, but I still needed to do the entire rest of the village. Some shenanigans occurred while I was working on this wall, so let's recap that. I'm also really sick while I'm recording this, so if I sound like a chain smoker, that is why. In the morning of 45, I heroically tried to save a wandering trader. Long story short, it didn't work. When I got to the end of the wall to connect the two sides, I realized that the terrain was too obscure to make a right angle out of, so I needed to make the wall diagonal here. So I have a new design that I have to try and figure out. While I pondered on how I was going to solve this, I went cobblestone mining because I was running out of cobblestone for the wall. On day 47, an Enderman with a pumpkin invaded my home, so I caught him in a boat and named him Uncle Jack. If you know, you know. After 48 days, the main foundation of my kingdom was finally complete. Except for the wall I forgot to build. On day 50, I wanted to start spawn-proofing my base. I mined glowstone in the nether and used it to light up the area. Then I started on some busy work, destroying a house that got cut off by the wall. I'm still sick, and I don't feel like doing voiceovers, so I'll let me from my stream earlier today explain some things. Okay, so, we need a home for the villagers, a proper home. So, I am in the process of getting armors, weaponsmith, and toolsmith leveled up so I can have diamond gear. But I need to breed more villagers to make this possible, and the main money-making method that I want to use is melons. So I want to make a massive melon farm for Alvania. And that's what I did this stream, starting with the home for the villagers and ending with the melon farm. After the stream, I started a long journey to go to a jungle, so I could get bamboo and more melons to expand the farm quicker. I found what I was looking for, but there were too many mobs and I had mining fatigue, so I couldn't even collect what I came for. Instead of fighting, I decided to box up until morning. "12,000 blocks later, but I got what I traveled for. I made a massive bamboo farm for sticks, and expanded the melon farm. Best of all, the Alvanian population was growing exponentially. I spent the next few days just trying to collect emeralds and level up my villagers. Eventually I wound up AFKing, waiting for melons to grow. On day 69, I organized the incest by separating them by professions in a long hallway. Then I sold the first big batch of melons and leveled up my toolsmith. The villagers need a new house. In the last stream I built one, but I am not happy with this. And hardcore Minecraft, you guys know, is all about vanity. It's all about making the world look good. So I have this schematic that I built in a creative world of a watchtower that I want to put in there instead of that weird looking building. And that's what I did on this stream. I destroyed the villager's house, I got rid of an entire forest, and then I replaced the villager house with a tower. I basically spent a lot of this stream doing the same thing over and over again, mining all my melons and selling them, then mining all of my bamboo and selling them. And that eventually gave me enough emeralds to get a full set of diamond armor for the first time in this world. I had to take a break during my stream, so I let the stream watch Waffle playing Stone Block. Immediately after, I found an iron ore vein, so I spent a lot of time just mining the entire thing. But eventually, my pickaxe broke and I got trapped underground. Oh my pickaxe broke before I finished mining the vein. Oh wait, now I don't have a pickaxe to get out of here. I'm dumb. I can't get out of this cave. There's more iron here. I will come back. I waypointed the vein. Let's see how much of this cave I can get out of by going upward. Oh my gosh, the iron ore vein continues all the way over here. Ore veins are so OP.
Yeah, but like,
they're
so useful.
They are so useful. It's a good thing that they just limited it to copper and iron, because that means there's only one useful ore that has ore veins. I'm trying to get as high up as possible for now by using my water bucket. I'm at Y30. I guess It looks like there's water above this block. I might be able to mine out in the ocean.
Oh, man.
Oh no, never mind. I think I'm just gonna drown here.
Block yourself in and then just, scoop the water.
Oh my gosh. The top block of where I'm digging right now is 80. And I'm at 50. I have to punch through 30 blocks. Eventually I got out and went back to my farming and selling routine. After I was done farming, I destroyed the church and then made an outline with blue wool, so that I would have an idea of where I want to build a new building in its spot. Then I used the iron from the ore vein to level up a weaponsmith. On day 81, Uncle Jack placed down his pumpkin, and what begun as a mission to get him to pick it back up, ended as a mission to save him from the rain. I'm letting him out of the boat so he can pick up the pumpkin. Pick up the pumpkin! I'm placing the pumpkin near him.
He's not gonna pick up the pumpkin.
Oh, now it's raining in the middle of my base. No, I'm gonna lose Jack if he walks into the rain. Oh, I put him in a boat chest. I can't get in. Crap! Oh. Okay, okay. We turn.
He is on thin ice.
Wait, what happens if I boat a Enderman into rain? Is he gonna teleport out of the boat?
No, he's just gonna start taking damage.
I need to consider netherite mining soon. Maybe that's what I can do for the, next 100 days. Or not 100 days. The rest of the first 100 days. Jack picked up the pumpkin! Let's go!
Jack picked up the pumpkin?
Yeah, let's go.
Yo!
I ended the stream by stretching the sheep's hole. I want this video to be longer, so here's a highlight reel of some of the banter. If I sit in a boat with Uncle Jack, is he gonna hit me? Not unless I anger him first, right? Uncle Jack. Yo! Yo! Uncle Jack is spooning me, bro.
I'm quoting that. I'm quoting that. I'm quoting that.
He's vertically... We're vertically spooning. He's also holding a... He's penetrating me with a pumpkin. There you go. I need a screenshot. This is gonna be the new hardcore thumbnail. It's gonna be Uncle Jack spooning me, bro. Oh, first time chatter. Damn it, it's a bot.
Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel viewers, followers, views, and chatbots.
Okay, okay. Is it weird for me to think Nemona's okay? I mean, as in fine. Like, Nemona is...
Literally everyone does.
I don't think that's weird. I don't think that's weird, however,
because in the context of Pokemon, there's probably a good chance she is 10 years old. But according to according to a quick Google search, she is about 16 and I'm 17, so it's not weird.
What would be your ideal sponsor?
Raid Shadow Legends.
So true. They give out so much money.
I think Germax would be a pretty funny sponsor.
I'll be sponsored by Viagra, actually.
You'd get immediately banned.
People talk about worse things on Twitch.
Could get a deal with established titles.
Yo, can established titles make me canonically a sir?
I'm going to destroy my entire world. If you know what this is, you know it's dangerous.
What is that?
Possibly.
But when Netflix took over the show, the budget got better, and it got edgier. So it's like in the first 4 episodes of season 4 of Lucifer, you see Tom Ellis's butt at least 10 times, and stylistically it's a weird choice by Netflix, but I ain't complaining, not gonna lie.
I mean, it is Netflix. They do really like showing butts and nothing else. Like if Netflix could choose any like one part of a human's body to show for like all of their productions moving forward, they would probably choose someone's ass.
They literally
Honestly,
put googly eyes.
hilarious.
They put googly eyes on a butt and just like do a full show about a butt puppet show, bro. It's gonna be
So funny.
Ubi, but for adults. I did a lot more work after that stream. I went netherite mining on day 83 for the first time. After a few beds, I found my first pieces of netherite, and a few more. I had 7 ancient debris when I ran out of beds, but I luckily found ancient debris hiding under my feet. On day 84, I terraformed in preparation for replacing the old church with a new one. After I got all the materials I needed, I went off and built the church. I used 3 anvils in this build strictly to flex my riches on people. And on day 87, it was finally done. Whenever I needed inspiration on this world, I defaulted to my melon farm. So I did that for 2 days straight. Well, actually 3 days straight. On day 90, I did trade resets until I found a mending villager. Then I did some celebratory melon farming. On day 90, I started decorating the entrance of my base. I wound up replacing the path blocks with different types of stone, then building an old-fashioned fence. Then I incorporated vegetation for detail. Then I moved the entire path because it was off-center. Then I roughed up the path with dirt to make it look more old, and continued the path to my house. On day 93, I started collecting beehives. I thought it would be a cool thing to do in this world because since bees were introduced, I have not once made a bee farm. This is my first time ever breeding bees in Minecraft. I spent most of the last 5 days just doing busy work to make my base look nice. I made a path to connect more of the things around my base, including a stairway up to the church. I spent a lot of time replacing the dirt path with stone. Then I made a sign at the fork of the path. Unfortunately, the baby bee grew up to want to kill me, so I had to kill it first. Yup, just a bunch of busy work. This river has absolutely zero purpose. I decided to do the floor of my house on day 98 because it is something I've been putting off since the beginning of this video. I finished the floor on day 99. I turned the church into a museum to commemorate the first 100 days. Then I woke up on day 99 and celebrated in the morning. It's time for B-roll. Welcome to the Commons.
Oh, I forgot to mention, my computer kind of turns off at 11:30, so you know.
Oh my gosh, Waffle, get here! His computer turned off. I spent the first 5 days waiting for Waffle to get here because my base was 10,000 blocks from spawn. I started the first stream after 100 days by visiting the colony that Waffle set up called Islands Peak. I gave Waffle some gifts and then continued on my own personal projects. I started with a sugarcane farm to level up my cartographer. Then I ended the stream by building a new house in the Commons. The next building I needed was a storage silo because my storage inside the house was super unorganized. Then I put on a deep slate roof and for what felt like forever, put items in chests. When I skip a lot of days like this, that's because I spent the entire day farming. But on day 116, I replaced the mud fence with a spruce one around the villagers. Then I connected the new fence to a new road. Connected this road to all the new buildings. I wasn't recording when I went to go find it, but on day 117, I found a dark forest. I really wanted some dark oak wood for a build I had in mind. Then after a lot of running, and sleeping in holes, a random igloo, a village I've never seen before, a very long game of Mario Kart. And I do have to say it was quite impressive on my part. Getting the sniper duel achievement, I found the mangrove swamp I so desperately needed because I needed frog lights for a build that I want to do in the future. And after stopping a forest fire, I realized that I don't even need a mangrove swamp to get frogs. I just need a normal one, which I found ages ago. So I waited for it to become nighttime, killed some slimes, then bred some frogs. I wanted to take tadpoles back to my house so I'd be ready to get frog lights when I needed them. When I got home, I started outlining a pond for the frogs to live in. After filling the pond along with some decoration, it was finally done. My next job was to make a tunnel to the Basalt Delta. This is when I began to realize an issue with the new server. Because we moved this world to a server, that means that if no one's in the overworld, the day counter doesn't go up. So every time I'm in the nether for an extended period of time, it will remain the same day over and over again. Which means this 40-minute project only gave me 1 day. Got some frog lights just to make sure this area worked, but I won't actually need them for a while. On day 128, I started planting dark oak trees around my base. The next day, I started prepping my armor for a visit to a woodland mansion with Waffle. I spent days trade resetting, but eventually got Sharpness 5 for pretty cheap. Eventually, I found Prot 2 and was able to combine books to put Prot 3 on all of my armor. After buying the map from a cartographer, we head off to a woodland mansion that was thousands of blocks away. I think they should make it so that you can put knockback on any item with an anvil.
Yeah.
Because it would be nice to be able to do knockback to mobs without killing them.
I'm not good at using boats.
You're not good at video games, are you?
Does Bloom's Tower Defense count?
Does Papa's Pizzeria count as a video game?
I'm not even good at Papa's Pizzeria.
Oh my god. One time me and my friends tried to see how many layers of mayonnaise we could add to a burger.
Many.
That's the exact type of burger I would eat in real life, so I had to. Oh, wait, I'm on the map now.
Oh.
Ah! I water bucket clutched on a creeper. Oh, it's right there. Yo, we made it. This is the biggest challenge I've faced in this hardcore world so far. Oh yeah, you need to get up, don't you? Okay, wait, don't just run in, there's a skeleton out here trying to kill me. Okay.
Alright, let's clear the bottom floor first. Oh my god! They do.
I got it! I killed it!
It did a hurt. Okay, I did it.
Oh, I hear Vexes.
Allays.
Wait, those are Allays?
Those are Allays.
Oh wait, this is the prison.
Yeah.
Do we take them with us?
Can we?
They can't fit. Yeah, you take.
Hey!
Oh my gosh! Was it a trap or a creeper? It was a creeper.
It was a creeper.
Run! How low are
Oh
you?
my-
How low are you?
I think they cleared out this floor.
There's more stuff. No, not worth it. Let's go.
It's a single block of lapis.
I'm pretty sure I looted that one already. I have 2 blocks of lapis on me.
Let's move up.
Go. Okay, this is where it gets to. Vindicator! Watch out! Oh.
God, they hurt.
Okay, we go this way and we stick together. Oh my gosh! Run! Okay, get behind me! Okay. They're held back. Shoot them.
I got shot on the leg. Also, just having the books in general.
I'm incredibly scared. Ah! Evoker!
Oh, I'm coming.
I shot a Vex. I killed a Vex.
Where is it?
Killed it. Let's go.
Another evoker.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Watch out for the Vexes.
Got him.
Don't leave this room until the Vexes are dead, because we don't want them chasing us the whole time and having them build up. Okay. Can I keep the extra one?
You should keep the extra one, 'cause, I mean, if you die, the series is over.
If I die, the server ends. If you die, you're the only person that has to leave. And if you were to make an alt account, you could technically join back. Play victory music.
This was the hardest experience we probably ever will. Actually, no, raids. If we ever decide to do raids,
Are
they're
gonna be worse than that.
Yeah.
Which means we are not ready for raids.
Absolutely not.
We both almost died multiple times in there.
Yeah.
Me and Waffle decided this was a good time to start looking for a nether fortress. While he went the random route of just running thousands of blocks, I decided to make a path so that no matter where I went, I wouldn't get lost. Eventually, my method worked, and I found a nether fortress 800 blocks away. I ended up coming up with the plan of boxing up a blaze spawner and trying to turn off spawns, so that we could choose when we wanted blazes to be farmed. But this plan didn't go so well, and it ended up being a waste of time. Not only that, but incredibly dangerous. Because at one point, pigmen got mad at me, and I almost died multiple times. On stream, me and Waffle took on this challenge together and prepped the fortress for blaze and wither skull farming. But due to the fact that blazes spawn in any light level below 11, it was really impossible to fill up the entire place with lights. Regardless, we gave it a shot, but all we ended up with was a fancy lighting system for the room. You don't necessarily have to help me. This is my project idea.
Like, I'm bored.
Ah! Waffle!
Wait, no,
The totem's gonna give you fire eyes. Let the totem pop.
Yeah. My totem's gonna pop.
I'm coming down to you. I'm coming down to you.
I don't need a rescue. I think I'm fine. Okay. Look you. Ah, no!
Oh, you got absolutely yeeted. That was so funny to watch.
My life flashed before my eyes.
That was so funny. For the rest of the stream, we spent 40 minutes covering the entire fortress in slabs. This was to hopefully add a directed spawn platform for the wither skeletons so they can only congregate in one area. Unfortunately, I later realized that this won't work and we need to cover the entire nether in slabs for this to work. When we were done with the initial slabbing, I trade resetted until I found a looting villager. Then I made a spawn platform for the skeletons to spawn on. Then I casually used one of the zombie spawners from the previous episode and made a zombie farm for XP. After I was done filling in nether bricks, I realized that the spawn platform wasn't going to work without additional slabs. So I got to work placing them down and even found a wither skull while I was doing it. Eventually I decided to take a break from this project because it wasn't as urgent as everything else I had to do in these 200 days. Then I added a third section onto my melon farm. I'm going to be making a lot of profits. It may have taken 2 days, but I boned those melons. On stream the next day, I built an automatic melon farm so I'd no longer have to farm them if I didn't want to. Then I let the stream vote on whether or not we should kill the ender dragon, and they voted yes. You're a prick.
Hey.
Alright, see ya.
I don't know how I caught it. You should have better pickup priority.
Oh, we have to go into my... No, I'm going around.
You know what? Oh. How'd you get over there?
I pearled.
Pearl again.
No.
Why? Get back here, you fool.
Nope, I'm gonna kill the ender dragon without you. This is a manhunt now.
Alright, then I can kill you.
Nope, nope, nope. This is just a dragon race. Who's gonna kill the dragon first?
I gotta be able to see you because I don't know where I'm going.
Good. Go get eyes of ender, bozo. Bruh! Give me my eyes, bro.
My eyes.
How much damage did that do, Waffle? Wow! You're trying to hit it into me, Waffle?
No.
Why would you want to be into me, bro?
Yoink!
You're a prick, bro.
It's called I've got grippy fingers. Oh!
Ah! Dig! Block it off!
God damn it. Alright.
No!
Nice. I'm gonna get this big and thick tower. It's very similar to your mom.
Oh, god damn! Got it.
Nice.
I think. Is that it?
Yeah.
This is a bad idea. Oh! I did it.
What did you do?
I pearl clutched onto a tower. Oh no, I didn't get it. It's still here.
Alright.
Okay, it's broken. Is that all of them now?
Yes.
Alright, this is insanely easy.
Yeah. Neither of us have gotten flamed. Perching. Oh!
Did you get flinged? Yes! No! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god. Yes. Do we have time to go all the way to the spawn chunks to get the egg? Oh. My bed was obstructed. I'm already at spawn. What? I have to run all the way back.
sounds like a major L.
Let's go. How was my bed obstructed? After running home through the nether, I did a bunch of busy work until eventually deciding to fight the wither. Hold up, I actually have no idea where the wither skull footage went. Give me a second. I got them sometime before the ender dragon. Okay, here's one of them. And here's the second one. Okay, chill out. You can stop commenting now. The only correct way to fight the wither is in a long hallway. Shoot it until it gets to half health, and then stab it until it dies. The main reason I wanted to fight the wither now was because I needed deep slate for a build, and this certainly got me a lot. Immediately after, I found a skeleton horse trap. I skillfully slayed all the riders and had 4 skeleton horses all to myself. Well, actually, I only saved one, but I gave him to Uncle Jack. Then I destroyed another one of the village houses. I've been slowly but surely replacing all the existing houses with new ones. I tried to go netherite mining again, but it wasn't working very well. Day 168 marked the day where I started building the next section of the kingdom. And it was going to take a lot of dirt to make this wall look good, but I was up for the challenge. The area I want to build on has a lot of caves and cliffs, so I needed to terraform a lot and cover them all up. I spent 2 days just collecting dirt, but I do eventually get back to terraforming. That's covering caves and building hills. On stream the next day, I went to the nether to get bricks for the walls. Then I got more dark oak saplings. Then I built a redstone gate to leave the commons of Alavania. Day 177 was the day where we finally went to get frog lights. This is so we can use them for lighting in the forest. Sadly, both my frogs met very poor fates while working on this project. Everyone put RIP in the chat for the frogs that died in this journey. Since I didn't get enough frog lights, I spent day 178 lighting up the entire forest area with torches. I went live again for day 178, so here's how that went. I want to go all the way to this spruce biome over here, because... oh, we see it right there. You see that lone tree right there? That is most likely an azalea tree. And we are looking for a lush cave. But look, okay, chat, since last time we saw each other, I made this door. It doesn't work both ways. You close it and you can't get back out. But here is our forest, where we are going to be, well, building a forest. We have to put a bunch of dark oak trees. I already lit it up, so there shouldn't be mobs in this area. But I surrounded it in nether bricks. I've thought about rebooting Unity many times. What is chasing me? Who let you off your lead? None did I know this is actually the allay that went missing on the way back from the mansion the first time, so I left this allay stranded for like 30 days. I was looking for a lush cave so that I could collect spore blossoms because I wanted some ambient particles in the forest. I didn't notice until after I left, but the allay got stuck in the cave and never came out. On day 181 I built a new cave in the forest as decoration. Then I planted more trees in the forest and placed down rocks. I've been putting off one of the village houses for a while, so today I built the last one. I added a river in the forest and needed something extra. Then I accessorized the river with basalt, frog lights, and spore blossoms. To make the forest look nicer, I started lighting it up with torches under moss carpets. I wanted a new thumbnail picture, so I posed in front of the free cam on the river. With the help of Lightmatic, I built a skull gate in the forest. On day 192, I admired the view of my forest. It's beautiful. Half covered in bamboo, half covered in trees, the river going down the middle, and you can just see the skull in the background. It's just a gorgeous picture. Later that day, my game froze underwater and forced me to use my first totem. That is the uncut footage. That is actually how much my game was frozen. Luckily, when I got back into the game, I was able to place blocks above me and save myself. I put a beacon at the bottom of a chunk because YouTube Shorts told me to mine the whole thing out. I wanted one more beacon before 200 days, so I killed wither skeletons, and the first one I killed gave me a skull. By the time I gave up, I had 4 wither skulls. I don't think I've showed you guys my melons in a while, but I could afford some camming on day 195. Once again, the wither fight was super easy. Last time the wither didn't even hit me. At least this one put up a decent fight. I initially gave the beacon haste, but I changed it to speed later. Today I visited the museum and appropriately named this era of Alavania the Expansion Era. Before I could let this video end, I needed to visit Island's Peak one more time, but Waffle's a lot more inactive than I am, so there weren't really any surprises here. On day 197, I was surprised to see that there's been a village house behind the watchtower for so long and I never noticed, so I burnt it down. It's been 200 Minecraft days and I hadn't even looted the chest. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but I did some dirt mining for terraforming that I want to do in 300 days. Just some casual mountain building behind the skull. It's gonna lead to something someday. Then I woke up on day 200 and was ready for some B-roll. Oh, I had so much of this video edited, and then the save file got corrupted. I guess I'll try again. This is editing attempt 2. I needed green dye for a build, so I found a desert, but I only had 2 cacti, so it's gonna take a long time for me to get everything I need. I named the skeleton horse off. Try reading that 5 times fast. Like I said, I have a lot of dye to collect, so I needed to plant these cacti as soon as possible. I still don't know what's wrong with my melon farm, because the minecart seems to run fine when I'm watching it, and then I leave and it breaks. I'm still upset about losing the first draft of this video, so I'm coping by watching my melons farm. I had a plan of getting a full sextuple beacon by the end of 300 days, but editing this now, having not finished the 300 days, I don't think I'm gonna make it there, because my motivation right now is about 0. I made an effort to try and get more emeralds by making a carrot farm. I beat the Ender Dragon a long time ago. I guess it's finally time to get wings. I'm sorry if I sound bored. I really just wish the file didn't corrupt on me. Eventually I found an end city with a ship. I don't really feel like talking right now out of sheer depression, so here's a montage of me getting the wings. On day 209, I started terraforming for a mega base. I needed to flatten a lot of land if I wanted to build a 100 by 100 castle. I started committing copious amounts of arson to get trees out of the way. This process is incredibly satisfying, and it's probably why it'll be the only thing I do in these 300 days. On the night of 210, I made a 100 by 100 square in the sky that I needed to fill with dirt and terraform. Looking at it now, this is a lot to fill in. I spent some time filling it in on stream until the unthinkable happened.
Yeah, but I like mods that add more weapon types just because, like, it's not changing anything other than making... You're kidding.
Oh my gosh! Did you actually just die?
Yes. A creeper jumped down into a hole and instantly exploded. I couldn't do anything.
You didn't have a totem in your offhand?
No!
Waffle.
Because I didn't have any.
No way.
You're actually kidding.
I was building an elytra bubble elevator to get me to world height so I can blast off with an elytra. But then Waffle just had to die and screw up all my plans. Just kidding, I got it done anyway. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Make a good gravestone for
Hey,
me.
hey, hey. Goodbye. Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I guess that's the end for me. That's just such a BS way to die, though.
Waffle, I have a sad question for you.
What?
For video purposes, can we go on a separate server later and recreate your death?
No.
Please! I did it anyway. Island's Peak is now part of Alvania. I need to fly there. I need to fly there now. Why didn't you have your totem in your offhand?
Because I didn't have one.
You broke all of your totems?
No, I didn't have one on me.
Oh my gosh. Why did you put the totem in your inventory, Waffle?
Because I didn't.
Evidently, after thorough investigation, I will conclude that Waffle did indeed need his totem. How could you leave me, Waffle?
You're blaming me for a creeper.
It is your fault! You didn't have a totem in your offhand!
I was saving it for when I needed it.
Evidently, after thorough investigation, I will conclude that Waffle did indeed need his totem. I'm definitely making a YouTube short of me recreating your death.
Why?
Oh, the first island is... Oh, I have to destroy all of this at some point.
Yeah, I started construction on the first island.
Okay, how about this? I will build one island for Alvania in your honor.
No, I want to do that in season 2.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Fuck.
You can't stop me. Alright, this is now a colony of Alvania.
You're not even honoring a dead man's wishes, well.
Oh, okay. Fresh new lands have been conquered. Let's go! Let's go! Free land!
You suck so bad.
I want to kill your dogs just to spite you, but I'm not
Don't
going
you
to.
dare
I'm not
kill
going to. I'm not
dogs.
going to. I'm not going to. Okay, let's check out all these new citizens. Hello, guys. Welcome to Alvania. What's good? My brethren.
You suck. I die and the first thing you think, hey, fresh meat.
I'm gonna cry.
You die.
I didn't let you die. First of all, you started on this server talking about all the ways you're gonna be safe while playing hardcore, and then you went out and did something dangerous without a chest plate and without a totem. That is not my
I got
fault.
one shot by a creeper. What do you want?
If
from
you
me?
had a totem, you wouldn't have.
You
If
do a
only I
cool
did that.
clutch where you drop your elytra and then jump and then grab it midair and then put it on.
I could actually probably do that. Should I try it?
Yes.
I have a totem in my offhand, so I won't die either way.
Try it. Do it. Go all the way up and then try it.
I am all the way up. Wait, let me place the water first, just because it'd be more convenient to do that while I'm up here. Crap. Oh, that water's gonna destroy some plants. Okay. Whee!
God damn it.
After the stream, I found another end city because I really needed shulker boxes for my build. With my newly made shulker boxes, I went and got a lot of dirt for the terraforming I needed to get done. Before he died, Waffle was planning on making an Enderman farm, but since we don't have one yet, I have to repair my shovel by just killing lone Enderman. I want to take a second to admire this flyover view of my base. It is so nice. After a lot of dirt placing, I eventually got the platform complete. I couldn't just have this build be a platform of dirt, so I started building a mountain of steps that would lead up to the build. And in case you're wondering how I got this done, it's by running in between the end and the overworld to repair my shovel every 2 seconds. I spent days 224 and 225 building the first staircase on the side of the mountain. I think it looked pretty good in the end, but I still had 2 more sides of the mountain to terraform. I couldn't decide how I wanted to do the back of the mountain, so I decided to do the other side instead. On stream, I tried to design my own creeper farm, but it ended up being a total waste of time. Then, while flying to an iron vein, I accidentally found where DC is building his new kingdom.
Creeper just snuck up behind me and knocked me down to 2.5 hearts.
Did I just accidentally find your village? I see your name tag. Do you live in a village?
Oh yeah, I'm in this village right now.
Bro, I was just flying over here to get to the iron vein, and I saw your name on the mini-map. Is this where you live?
Bruh. Hello. No, I actually just got here. I was gonna live here though.
Nice. This is 1,000 blocks from my base. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I want to make a nether highway at some point, but for now I can just fly and it'll be okay. I spent the end of this stream collecting a lot of different stone blocks and then building the back of the mountain. Because it looked weird, I used moss to kind of smooth out the transition between grass and stone, but I think I'll do more with it later, I just need more time. I wanted to make an Enderman farm, but the first time I went there I forgot to get a name tag. Unfortunately, the Endermite met a sad demise. I got a new Endermite and named it, and the new farm worked pretty well. This is what Waffle was trying to do when he died. Rest in peace, bozo. On day 240, I started mining blackstone for the greater part of this build, but I needed a lot more blocks if I was going to get this mega base done, so I went live and did most of it on stream. Guys, we have a predicament. What? I'm holding my head, and I don't know how. Should we just stay like this? Right alt. Oh! Let's go! Look at the... You guys see this massive hologram? This is what we're building in 300 days. In fact, I'm getting the whole thing done by 300 days, hopefully. My Christmas was fantastic. It is a huge pentagram that doubles as our new base, hopefully. And for this build, we need 4.5 shulker boxes of blackstone. Right now, we have... Ah! Right now, we have 1, 2, and part of a third boxes of blackstone. That is not nearly enough for what we need to do. The stream went great, consisting of a bunch of banter while I was just collecting blocks. But by the end of the stream, I started getting to work on the actual build. Because of Light Matica during the building of the tree, phantoms were giving me a lot of problems. Yep. And phantoms.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. I need to not get knocked off. I have one ender pearl left! Oh my gosh, I got knocked into the fog. I can't get out. DC.
Oh no.
And I can't turn off easy place mode. Okay, okay. Go up, go up, go up. Frick you, frick you.
Bro is trapped in the fog dimension.
Okay, I do have replay mod on. It would have been really unfortunate if I forgot again. I really need to start sleeping, huh? I'm out of arrows. No actual way.
Wait, bro.
Okay, I killed the last one. We're good. Now I just have to get this built before the next stage of phantoms shows up. Oh, I think they already showed up. Bro, 3 more phantoms showed up 5 seconds later.
Ain't no way they pressed respawn that fast.
Oh my gosh. This is a very dangerous project.
Things on my head.
Please let me turn off easy place. Please! I'm stuck in this fog and can't eat because of easy place mode. But it won't let me turn off.
Do you not have a button for it?
I do, it just doesn't work half the time. Okay, finally.
You should set it to a button that does work half the time.
Oh my gosh, and there's a zombie in the tree. Once all the blocks were collected, it only took me about 30 minutes to build the entire rest of the mega base. During my next stream after netherite mining, I killed squids in preparation for another build project. I'm going to make a cave opening in the mega base inspired by Grian's night sky that he built with black glass and end rods. After placing a layer of black glass in the front, I added a layer of concrete powder to the back. Then I scattered end rods on the inside. When I was done, I took a look, and it didn't actually look that bad, but Grian used more layers when he did his, so it looked a little bit better. It was finally time for the green dye I got on day 1. I needed it to make a zombie hand by the mega base. With the help of Lightmatica, I was able to get this build done very easily. Oh no, is this lore? What does this mean? Anyway, the next 10 days or so are all spent getting emeralds for the sextuple beacon. I might not have the beacons ready, but I can at least get the emerald blocks for it. The 5 money-making methods I went with were carrots, glass panes, melons, paper, and sticks. I even made 2 new melon farms to expand my profits. Eventually, I made a carpet duper to get fuel for the sand smelting. I spent a day or 2 mining out the area for the beacons, and then I found out that I don't even have enough emerald blocks. 3 days later, I got it done and got my first 2 fully powered beacons. I gave myself the best 2 beacon powers, Haste 2 and Resistance 2. I did a subathon to try to get the next 4 beacons, but ended up getting no wither skulls the entire time. I got so fed up with wither skull farming that I resorted to continuing the slab project that we did last episode. I needed busy work to do, so I reorganized my silo and decorated the pond. Oh, is that the outpost? Yes! Found it.
What?
Oh!
What?
Did you just die?
I was poisoned! There weren't any spiders!
No way there's 2 people dead on the server now. Da 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 da. You never even got to name your place.
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
There was only 5 minutes left in the stream. All you had to do was survive for 5 more minutes. Is there ever going to be someone who survives longer than 100 days besides me? The answer is no. Here is the next section of Alavania. Do you have name suggestions before I name it myself?
No.
You see, I want to call it Furryland, but I'm not immortalizing Furryland as a region of Alavania.
Ow.
All he has to
It
say.
said I died to cave spiders, but there weren't any cave spiders.
DC,
Sounds like an L to
I have
me.
a feeling there were cave spiders just as much as there was a creeper in Waffle's hole. Oh, I know what I can do for the last 20 days. I can make a road that connects all the regions. Ooh, do you remember the place on the Unity SMP called Bad Lore Land?
I do.
I think I'm going to call this place Deadlerland. Deadlerland. After the stream, I started on the path that would lead to the next region. I had to do some terraforming because the space in front of the gate was really steep. Eventually, I decided to just make a staircase down to the ground. When I realized how long this project was gonna take, I decided to postpone it until the next episode. Later, I went back to the swamp to get tadpoles and slime. Just my luck, the first night I went to the swamp ended up being a new moon, where slimes can't spawn at all. The next night, I finally found slimes, and I got to work on a TNT duper. The day that I made the TNT duper, my PC overheated and crashed before I had a chance to save the footage, but long story short, I didn't have enough TNT and I was too lazy to get some, so I scrapped the project. Instead, I started working on an iron farm, but the first time I tried to bring villagers to it, one of them was killed. Honestly, furnace minecarts are overhated, because they were actually really useful in getting the villagers in their pod. I found a zombie with a helmet conveniently so it wouldn't burn, but then the helmet broke and it died anyway. Once the redstone clock was on, the iron farm started pumping away. After one night, I checked the profits, and it was actually going pretty well. Since the day counter doesn't go up in the nether, I decided I would spend some time trying to get the rest of the beacons. By the time I started to stream the next day, I only had 4 wither skulls. In combination with 2 wither skulls I already had, I killed 2 withers and added 2 beacons to the base. Before 300 days, I had a few chores I had to take care of, like building graves for Waffle and DC. It's been 300 days, and I finally wanted to put efficiency 5 on my axe. Efficiency 3, efficiency 3, efficiency 4, and... crap. Too expensive! It's because I'm Asian, isn't it? Anyway, let's pretend I never worked on that. I started cutting down the spruce forest behind my base to make room for an industrial district next episode. Then I lit up the flat area with 3 stacks of torches. Then I added the new era to the museum. Days 1 to 100 the common era, days 101 to 200 the expansion era, and days 101 to 300 the haunted era. Then I made a quest house to keep track of what I want to do in the next episode. So far, these are our plans for 400 days. And as we complete them, we are going to color them lime to indicate that they are done. I know what we can do. We can move all our pets into one of these houses. I mean, we have a bunch of extra homes. Yes! Alright, come on, Jack. We're almost there. Yes! We did it! Uncle Jack now has a home. Unfortunately, the dog is a gift from DC, which means I can't get the dog to follow me into the house. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal, kid. It's just Uncle Jacking off now. Why did I name them that? Well, you guys' friend, kinda met an unfortunate end. But, enjoy your new house. Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4 of the houses in Alavania serve a purpose. This is the last one that needs to be occupied with something. I want to sleep in Jack's house. I have to make my own friends because my player friends keep dying on me. So, thank you guys for being here on day 300. You've survived a very long time, Uncle Jack, and I'm surprised I got you in here without the world miraculously raining to kill you, but... Oh, I just realized I can't sleep in here because you're a monster, so I'm actually going to sleep out here, but I'm with you guys in spirit. Day 300, go! Let's go! Let's go! It's B-roll time! I started these 100 days by destroying my creeper farm, but I realized halfway through destroying it that the reason it didn't work was because the campfires in the killing chamber were lighting up the spawn area. I easily could have fixed it, but I got rid of it anyway to replace it with a better farm later. The third new member was on his way to join the server, so I left him a gift box at the front of my gate. Nico?
Yeah.
Yo, check out this shulker box I got for you. It is my mission to make sure that you don't die. That you don't die, because the last 2 people that I have brought here have died.
Whoa.
But can I give you a tour? So,
I need to go.
oh, God, okay. Well, have fun.
Is it okay if I like set up here for now?
As long as you cleaned it up when you,
Yo, this is all I need. I just need, so
Okay.
I can just put my stuff somewhere.
As long as you clean it up when you leave, you can stay here for a little bit. I actually have an unused house if you want to stay there for a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, I have 1 house left over, because I built a bunch of houses just to fill space, but I didn't end up using most of them. I actually just started using this house and this house today. But, this is the last house that's available. Free real estate.
Wow. This is such a good, nice house. There's no door. This is pretty.
Well, that's because no one lived there. I'll get you a door. Hold up. I started preparing the materials to build a new mob farm. I built this with the intent to make it my main source of gunpowder and bones. This farm uses waterlogged trapdoors to push the mobs into the killing chamber. I had to connect all the trapdoors to a redstone clock made of a boat and pressure plates. It was after this first AFK session where I started a new rule on this world, that I'm allowed to glitch and exploit the day counter to make it so that my days don't go up when I'm AFKing. I know it sounds a little unfair, but it pretty much just makes it so it takes longer for videos to come out, and my thought process is that if I'm not actually playing the game, then I'm not really surviving an extra day. I'm kind of just sitting there and exploiting. So yeah, from now on, AFKing does not increase my day counter. I started lighting up more space in this area in preparation to build an industrial district. You guys remember the jobs I wrote down last episode? I still need to get all of these done by 400 days. After about 5 minutes of AFKing, I had a good amount of drops. This is going to be very useful. I also needed to start AFKing my iron farm because the walls I want to build in the industrial district require obsidian and iron blocks. To get that obsidian, I needed beacons, so I went to the nether and got some wither skulls. As always, the wither fight was pretty easy, so I went to the end on stream and got a bunch of obsidian. Later that stream, I wanted to get more totems, so I tried to start a raid at a village, but I was having a lot of trouble actually getting a raid to start. Is there no villagers in this village? Start a raid, please. Can I not start a raid? Hello? Hello? I want to start a raid here. I want to commit mass genocide in you guys' village. I have an iron farm. I should make a pumpkin farm and, Ow. Ow. I should make a pumpkin farm and, like, spawn a bunch of iron golems next time I do a raid. That would be cool.
The iron golem, no balls. Bet you didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
I mean, you have a totem, but... Hey, I think you're being hit from 2 blocks.
My totem popped, my totem popped, my totem popped, my totem popped. I gotta get out of here. See ya!
No,
Oh my gosh.
I'm so mad. I only got the part where you popped the totem.
Between raids, I upgraded all my armor to Prot 4 to have a better chance in the next raid. Okay, Waffle will bust if I if I die.
The raid because the villager died.
That's a thing that can happen?
Yes,
Yes.
if all the villagers die, you lose the raid. Did
Yeah,
not
you
know
it
that?
says defeat. It says defeat. Look at the top of the screen.
Well, yeah, it already disappeared, bozo. Bro, where are the raiders even? I don't see them on the map.
Bell.
I used FreeCam to look for raiders on this raid, and they actually just never spawned in. It was completely glitched. Eventually, after 4 tries, I finally got a raid to work. In the end, I had 6 total totems. After the stream, I started on a huge project, building the industrial district. The first thing I had to do was turn every grass block into a path block. That not only spawn-proofs the area, but also makes it look really cool. This took a really long time to do, but I passed the time by listening to James Gunn drama. After the pathing, I tried to start the wall, but 10 stacks of obsidian was not nearly enough. It almost took 10 stacks to only surround this area with 1 layer. Instead, I started collecting materials for a TNT-powered tree farm. Of course, I can't take full credit for this idea. DCYT's Sideho told me to do it. I didn't technically need smooth stone, but the Lightmatic had it and I wanted it to be uniform. I needed observers and comparators, so I went to the Nether for some quartz. Might have to make a bartering farm someday. The last thing I needed was bone meal and TNT, so I AFK'd the mob farm and got to building. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how most of this farm works, but the Lightmatic I used really helped me out in building this. It was quite annoying sometimes trying to make sure every block was just right. After a little bit of testing, I realized something was wrong with the sorting system, but I eventually managed to figure it out and started AFKing. At this point, I was still lacking netherite on 4 pieces of gear, so I went to the nether to get that done. All in all, I made 5 netherite ingots and used it to upgrade my gear. At this point, we were able to mark off the first 2 tasks on our board. The original goal for this video was to get all of them done, but you'll see what happens later. On stream, I finally decided to take on my first bastion. Alright, so we're not going to be able to mine this without Piglins getting mad at us, so let's just... I don't remember how to loot a bastion. I haven't looted one in months. I'm going to zoom in on the mini-map so I have a better view of what's rushing me. Later in the stream, I also took on an ancient city. How did he do that much damage in 1 hit? No way! Why? I'm only setting them off once. Is it a hard mode thing? That is terrifying. That run is terrifying. There's another one right here. Ow! Gap, gap, gap. Oh my gosh. There's no way I'm beating it today. That was bad. How do you kill the warden? Okay, I have an idea. We're at the entrance where there's no shriekers, since we destroyed them all. I want to build a pitfall. Oh, except it's at Y40, or Y-40, so we don't have enough room for it to fall. Instead of trying to give it a fair fight, I decided to build up to 21 blocks because the Warden's sonic boom only reaches 20. This way, I was able to use stalactites and arrows to kill it. Later, I put a new beacon in my industrial district, so I could make a slime farm underground. While contemplating my life choices, I mined out a huge chunk and then binded up 2 iron golems to make the farm work. I eventually continued the path project from the previous episode, but I decided walking paths are kind of useless when everyone's going to have an elytra. I didn't have the motivation this episode to decorate the entire Endor base, but I at least got 1 floor done. I wanted to decorate a little bit outside the castle, so I got skeleton skulls from the deep dark. Once I had all the materials collected, I started placing graves and soul sand around the area. I wasn't recording, but on the way to the end, I accidentally popped a totem by landing too hard. I used acacia wood and dead coral to make dead trees, then added some skulk sections to what I've been terraforming. When I was done, it looked pretty cool. At this point, we had 3 quests done and 1 partially done. I started realizing that I had a storage problem on this server, so I decided to bring a shulker to the overworld to fix it. I managed to transport one, but it ended up getting stuck in the portal, and I accidentally hit it. On day 366, it was finally time to harvest the melons, for the final time, so we could replace it with a prettier farm. Yup, that includes the auto melon farm. While me and Nico were playing on the server together, I tried to help him with his house, and ended up getting it blown up. Ah!
Kinda.
Nico, I blew up your house.
Are you being serious?
Bro, you need to spawn-proof your base! As soon as I started trying to help you with your base, it blew up on me.
That's what you just said.
Nico, respectfully, I'm
this.
destroying your roof. Can you go get me more spruce?
Respectfully, your roof is
Wait, hold
gone.
up. I gotta put on a texture pack.
You've
I
said
kill
that
people for
before.
fun. I kill people for fun. What do you
No way!
What?
Your bridge is spruce underwater, but oak above?
What the hell is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
What?
Fix it?
What gives you the right to exist? Nah, I'm not.
No,
That's
don't
your
fix
fault.
it.
That's your fault.
You leave him with that. You leave him with that.
I have like 6 projects in the making.
Alright, so I put ungrowable saplings over here, and then a bush. I feel like this bush should go back there instead. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I started forming the shape of my new farm, building wooden walls, and filling it with carrots. I'm stupid, so on day 371, I decided to finally defeat the last boss on my list in this world, without any doors. The reason I did that was because I found an ocean monument on the way to this village that is right next to an outpost and would be perfect for a raid farm. The problem with basic raid farms is that pillagers can get lost in caves, so I need to cover up every single cave in a 128 block radius. And this terrain had more twists and turns than Nico's mom. The design barely required half a stack of blocks, but the last thing I had to do was put the villager in the pod. I found out the hard way on stream that I didn't cover up all the caves, and it gave the evokers enough time to spawn Vexes and try to kill me. What? Why can those spawn? Why can those spawn? Why can those spawn? This raid farm is garbage! Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why can Vexes spawn like that? Why can Vexes spawn like that? Why can Vexes spawn like that? How am I getting attacked by an evoker that doesn't exist? One of them has a flame sword. Oh. By the end of the stream, I finally got it to work properly. Nearing the end of the 400 days, I was getting a really good design for my farms. At this point on stream, Nico reached day 69 of his 100 days, outliving both Waffle and DC, so we decided we would celebrate. This is the first day in the series where someone's hit day 69 after me.
I need to get this flint. Okay, I'm like ruining my bait. I need flint.
Oh, is this our meeting area?
Yeah.
Bro. Alright.
So, like, I go up here because it's the special area.
Okay. Yeah.
You're down to the balls.
Alright, you ready? Boo! Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, you can only place one? Okay, light it. Light the candle. Yeah! Let's go!
Day 69.
Nico's day 69. What? Oh. Just so I can put 69 on your grave. Alright, I kind of want to build a campground right here. Oh my gosh, I should go. I know what I'm gonna do. I decided to go camping for 4 Minecraft days, leading up to the end of this video. Good old me and my yellow security deposit. Alright, we're punching trees. Oh shoot, it's already turning nighttime. We need to get sheep or something. I'm honestly scared. This is crazy. Shoot, my game's frozen! Oh my gosh. Bro, I almost just died because my game froze. This is why I can't go camping on this world. Let's go. Okay, we got our bed. Nico, can you sleep? He was AFK. Ah, too good. Alright, here's our little campground. Let's put our bed here. We need logs. There's a tree over here. Alright, let's see. Crafting table here. Then we need to make sticks. And then we put 3 sticks, 3 logs, and coal. Boom, campfire. Let's cook our food. This is kind of cute. Why are they standing in such a uniform line? I've never seen that before. Okay, I think this is our campground done. We're gonna survive here for 1 more night, and then we are going to go finish the 400 days. Well, I just crashed my game. Oh. This is our campsite. Looks pretty good. I spent the last few days doing busy work, like clearing up all the pathing that isn't necessary around the base. Alright, I have to read through them for the video part. Days 1 to 100, the Common Era. Days 101 to 200, the Expansion Era. Days 201 to 300, the Haunted Era. And days 301 to 400, the Industry Era. Then I watched the sunset on day 399 and was ready for some B-roll. I'm nearing 500 days in hardcore Minecraft. There are so many amazing builds in this world, each with an immersive story and great memories. Amongst the monuments and beauties, there is one build that stands out amongst the rest. Before he died in this world, Waffle had a dream of a floating island kingdom, so I decided I would build it for him, because let's be honest, this platform is not a good thing to be remembered by. First order of business is to get another netherite pickaxe. This way I could have one with silk touch and another with fortune. This will allow me to get stone, deep slate, and ores for the build a lot easier, while also collecting optimum ores in the process. I already have a silk touch villager, so all I needed was to get one more librarian. My current basic enderman farm does not give me very much XP, so before I could put my newly acquired fortune on a pickaxe, I need an upgrade. Next we need to destroy Waffle's platform. Fortunately, he barely started it, so it didn't take very long. In a creative world, I used a world edit trick to make a really cool floating island. For a quick tutorial, you need to make a stack of large oak trees, then replace all of them with sand. The sand will then fall to make a mountain shape, which you turn over and turn to stone. Once that was done, I made a tower and a cherry blossom tree and was ready to import it into the world. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of materials. The next step was to build a basic tunnel bore. A tunnel bore is a slime block flying machine that shoots TNT as it flies. For this build, we need slime, which we have a farm for, and ancient debris, which I'll need to mine for. Ancient debris has a unique quality of being a block movable with pistons that cannot be destroyed with TNT. I can use this to mine out a large area of deep slate, while also replenishing our suffering diamond reserves. For the build, we will be using diamond blocks for a huge throne where Waffle's dogs will live for the rest of their days. Well, that's a problem. Obviously, this boar requires a bit more attention than I previously predicted, but it got us enough deep slate to just mine everything else we needed by hand, including the diamonds. But first, with this many materials, we're most certainly going to need more storage, so I may need to retry the shulker farm from last episode. After obtaining a good amount of shulker shells, I could collect all the materials without having to run back and forth to put the items in my base. Okay, allow me to interrupt the video to just say, look at the day counter. Alright, goodbye. Guys, Nico just hit 100 days. Where's he at? Oh, he's over here. He built a 100 days statue for himself. That's not conceited at all. But yeah, Nico, 100 days!
I'm not even at 100 days, I'm on 99.
The video didn't need to know that. Okay, here it is. We have 5 shulker boxes of stone, purple blocks, grass blocks, nether brick, stone bricks, andesite, stone, glowstone, quartz, tuff, deep slate, more stone bricks, all these blocks, and all these blocks. All together, making up everything we need to build this island in less than 50 days, which is kind of impressive as well. But there's one last thing we need that is going to hinder our time efficiency by a lot. We need 46 diamond blocks. I need to build the tunnel bore again. It's the only way to get a large amount of diamonds without having to run back and forth between the end very often. I only have 2 blocks of diamonds so far, so this may take a while. So I don't know how long it's actually been that I've been doing this in Minecraft days, but we've done this long hallway that is like almost 1,000 blocks from the base by now. And we have a stack and 22 diamond ore and 29 diamonds. But we're running into a predicament. So if I go into free cam right here, there is a massive lava pool, and we're not going to be able to mine through that. So I think I'm going to dig out this way and turn the tunnel bore around. Okay, so the tunnel bore may or may not have blown up on me, but before it did, I got about 2 stacks of deep slate diamond ore, along with these 4 ores that we already had, and 41 stray diamonds. So, I'm going to place all of these down in a massive tower, and mine them to see how many diamonds we get, and hopefully, it will be enough. Okay, so we got almost 5 stacks of diamonds here, and if we take out the stray diamonds and these diamond ores, we now have 5.5 stacks. So how many diamond blocks? Moment of truth. I can't do fast math, so I don't actually know how many diamond blocks we're going to get. If I have to go back in the mines, that's going to be frustrating, because I've spent 3-4 hours today mining. Oh, no, we need 6 more diamond blocks. In case you're wondering how many times I used that tunnel bore, the number would be about 2,185 to get the diamonds that we have now. So, with all the diamond blocks collected, it is now time to bring these materials over to Waffle's old base and start the entire build. I have to say, it is very satisfying just having everything in the green in this menu. Before I start building, I actually want to put these into tighter shulker boxes so that my inventory is less cluttered during the building process. So if I can take certain blocks and put them in shulker boxes with other blocks, it would make everything in my inventory a lot less cluttered. Okay, now I've cut my inventory into the bare essentials. The first large part of this build is strictly going to be stone blocks, so we're going to get all of those into our inventory first. Then, in the form of a live stream, I got the entire tower built. Okay, so to round off this video, I need to do something I don't think I've actually done on this world yet. But, I need to make potions. I am going to be making slow-falling potions so I can fly Waffle's dogs up to the new tower. So, I'm gonna do this without looking up on the wiki. I'm pretty sure it's Phantom Membrane, so I'm just gonna start by making an awkward potion. There you go, awkward potion, and then we're gonna put the Phantom Membrane in. And then last step would be gunpowder. I would like to apologize in advance, just in case Waffle's dogs die in this process. My bad. Okay. We can lead other people's dogs. Okay. This'll work. Both of them have slow falling. We fly. Okay, so if I latch onto the dog, and then I put the dog in the scaffolding, and then all I have to do is climb up. Okay, this is where the last two slow falling potions come into play. Because I'm just going to splash, connect, and then yeet. No, no, did it fall? No! Come here! We got floating dog. I'm scared the dog is gonna fall. Waffle's gonna kill me if I kill his dog. Okay, stay seated. Let's go get the other dog. No! No! Oh. Hey, Waffle, my buddy-o pal.
How's it going?
So, you know how you can move entities with fishing rods?
Yeah, what happened?
And you know how I said I would put your dogs on the diamond throne?
Did you kill my dogs?
I killed one of them.
Why are you like this?
I was trying to get it up to the diamond throne.
Why are you the way that you
I'm
are?
using scaffolding and fishing rods to get your dogs up to the diamond throne, and one of them fell off the scaffolding.
Ow.
It's even worse because it fell onto your carrot farm like 1 block from water. But I'm currently pushing your surviving dog to the diamond throne real quick. The last living thing that came from your time on this server will be living on the diamond throne. Okay, your dog is on the diamond throne. Can I end the episode now?
Yeah.
This is the megabase I intend to build on the Kingdom's SMP. This is easily the biggest project I've ever taken on in Minecraft, so I figured it would be a good idea to split it into 3 separate videos. This is part 1 of the series, where I will be constructing the farms I need to get this project done. I will be needing a larger sheep pen, a bee farm for wax, a skeleton farm for white dye, a sand duper for 300,000 glass, and a super smelter to smelt all that sand. First, I will be modifying a skeleton spawner near Waffle's base and building a bulk storage area. I will need 7 shulker boxes of white dye for this project, so a skeleton farm should get that done in a few hours. Okay, so we're nearing the end of 500 days, and I didn't get to do this last episode, so we get to move the industry era into its new spot. Now, we have days 1 to 100 the common era, days 101 to 200 the expansion era, days 201 to 300 the haunted era, days 301 to 400 the industry era, and now we have days 401 to 500 the aerial era. Alright, hello chat. This is the first clip of Zoomer being on the server, and he just jumped into lava on his way getting here. So, we're gonna go on a rescue mission now.
I was literally just running, and I just jumped into a pool of lava. I got out, and I'm still on 4 hearts, but I think the lava will keep ticking. Not down there. It's right there. It's right there.
Bro.
Okay. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Okay, just place lava on that hill. The small hill. Over the other side too, you know. With the other.
Oh wait,
now.
the rain will put you out. Join now.
I'm not gonna die, please. Oh! Oh! Hey, Christina.
Here, take those. Take those.
Oh, I hear you twice.
You see, I usually fly through the Nether, so I don't actually know where I'm going. Oh, I'm gonna spleef you.
No, wait.
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna block clutch.
What?
No, oh, no, Zoomer! I punched it into you.
I was like, oh, I dodged it.
Okay, Zoomer, run. Zoomer, back this way. Hide.
There's lava this way.
Get in my hole, Zoomer. Get in my hole.
Okay, I'll come in your hole.
Okay, so I've been AFKing on and off for about 2 to 3 days. And I have about 1 shulker box worth of bones, so we're about 1/3 of the way there. But one of the bigger things we need for this build is also white wool. So we're going to expand the sheep pen real quick before I go back to AFKing, because I just didn't want to spend 20 days worth of this video just AFKing, because that would be lame. I know this isn't really important to completing this project for this episode, but there's been a villager living under my wheat farm for I don't know how long. I just found him here. What the hell? Okay, so I know this episode was supposed to be building the farms, but while I wait for the skeleton farm to give us enough bones for the build, I'm going to be collecting wool in this box, because we need about 10 stacks. I'm also going to be AFKing the shulker farm, because we need 155 shulker boxes of white stained glass. So we have a lot to do. Okay, so I've been AFKing the skeleton farm for a while, and now we have about a double chest and a bit of bones. And after some recalculating, I need 3.5 double chests of bones. So we're gonna put this one to rest, and we're gonna work on a different farm for this video. I've never built a sand duper before, and the tutorials look complicated, but we're going to try. Okay, so we have every material we need for the sand duper except for 24 slime blocks and 4 red mushrooms. So I'm gonna fly over to the swamp really quick and see if I can get that. It took a few nights in the swamp, but we eventually got 27 slime blocks, and then I went to the nether and got 17 red mushrooms. So this is everything we need for the sand duper. I'm gonna go try to get it built. So the first thing we actually need to do this is to find a new stronghold, because we have currently only found 1 stronghold, and I don't want to build it at that one, because I don't want anything getting in the way of the original stronghold. In theory, this should be everything we need. We have a chunk loader right here. We have the sand farm right here. All we gotta do is put some sand in it and test it out. Will this work? I think it is. Yo, it's working. Oh, it is working so well. So I just found out after AFKing that the chunk loader we built for the sand farm makes it so that the day counter still goes up when I'm in the end. Which means we're on day 541 now, and I have 4 and almost 5 stacks of shulker shells. But this is about as many shulker shells as we need to fill up with sand in the next episode. So I'm done AFKing for now. Okay, so I'm dying a little bit sick filming this, so I'm gonna try not to talk as much as I have to. But the next thing we're doing is building the super smelter. Right here, we're building the super smelter, and this is all the stuff we need. I'm gonna go do that and hopefully voice over it later. Okay, so this is the super smelter done, and we're only on day 546, so this actually isn't taking nearly as long as I thought it would. But the last thing we need to do in this episode is make the bee farm, and then I have some other side projects I want to do at the end of the episode to make it to day 600. So, I want to build the bee farm in the nether, because in the nether, bees never have to rest. Which means the bees will be working to make honeycomb all the time. So the first step is to get a portal on the nether roof. I'm sorry I sound like I'm dying, it's because I am. Okay, so for the bee farm we need these things, and we need to find 8 bees nests. We need to find 8 bee nests with bees in them. So far, I've found 4. I need to go find the rest, and then I just need to go get the rest of those materials. So after a minor bee mishap, we now have the bee farm done, and the last thing I have to do is put the shears in. But yeah, that's the last farm of the episode done, and we pretty much have all the farms we need in preparation for this mega base. And there we go, one functioning bee farm. It's gonna take a while for it to produce anything, but you know, it's small and it works. So we have 50 days left before I hit day 600, and I'm done building all the farms I need for the mega base. I don't want to start it yet, but we do have some other things we can work on. For instance, the terraforming around this area, because there used to be an automatic melon farm around here, and now it is just a really ugly place to be. So we are going to try to smooth out this terrain and make it look pretty. Among other things that I want to do this episode, but this is the first one. Okay, so I changed up this area over here, added some mushrooms. I think it's cute. The second thing I want to mess with is this area right here, because we started customizing the farm, was it last episode or 2 episodes ago? But we have this whole space over here, so I want to add something. Rather than having crop farms, I want to do flowers and corals, so that's what we're going to put over here. You see, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to decorate after doing this area over here, and then I realized this industrial district has needed a wall for ages, and I've been procrastinating because I don't want to mine obsidian. So let's go mine obsidian. So I've just discovered that since the sand duper goes through the end portal, every time the end portal is used, it resets this obsidian platform. So if I want to farm obsidian, all I have to do is put a hopper underneath an obsidian block, mine it a bunch of times, and the obsidian will go directly into this chest right here. So, if I let the sand duper run to collect the sand for next episode, or the next few episodes, whenever the mega base is built, and hold down left click right here, I can just AFK mine obsidian. The hopper just broke. Okay, so it's been about an hour, and I've now built a massive wall of iron blocks and deep slate and lava around my industrial district. It's not very pretty. I tried. I'm not a good builder when it comes to doing things without a Lightmatic or creative mode, but I tried. And it makes the place feel a lot more safe, so I will take it. I don't actually know what the next project's gonna be, so I'm gonna go brainstorm and figure out what else needs to be done. In the quest house over here, I have a lot of things that haven't been touched since 400 days, because this wall was supposed to be completed by 500 days, and then I completely changed my goal for the video. But there's one specific thing over here that I want to do still. That is build a massive barn. So, we need a lot of bricks. Okay, so the last 30 days or so of this video process was just a lot of busy work and building, because I didn't want to start another huge project in the middle of an episode and finish it in the next. I ended up building a huge farm area, barn, and goat horn farm for some reason, and most of it was done live on my YouTube channel. I've been doing most of the Kingdoms SMP streams on YouTube recently, so if you're interested in checking them out, they are all in the Hardcore VODs playlist.
day 501 to 600, the automated era.
And this is the first of the 7 blocks we are going to be obtaining today, as well as building our own custom biome as part of Alivania. Okay, now that we have a working cave spider farm, we're gonna have enough string to make a ton of bamboo bundles, and now we can use it to make our custom biome. Before we build the custom biome, we still have 6 more blocks to obtain. We're gonna collect all the new blocks in this vacant house in Alivania, like this chiseled diamond block. Zoomer wanted me to make a chiseled diamond block, and I think this honors Technoblade pretty well. Now, to make a waffle block, we need 2 cocoa beans, 1 milk bucket, 2 sugar, 1 egg, and 3 wheat. Okay, as expected, I only have 4 of the 5 ingredients I need because I've never collected cocoa beans in my life. Oh, cocoa beans. Alright, that's 3 out of the 7 blocks done. Bamboo, chiseled diamond, and waffle block. The next block after that is actually super easy because all we need is oak planks and 4 rotten flesh to get blood wood. Next is sigil glass crafted with 1 glass and 8 gold nuggets. For the next block, we actually have to visit Frost Basin. This is actually my first time looking around here. It's kind of boring. But out here, we need to borrow 4 ice blocks and 5 snowballs. Alright, so for the frosted ice block, we need 4 ice and 5 snowballs. And it gives you 16 frosted ice. Since it makes so many, I can show you guys what it does. It's basically just a breakaway ice block that you can break with your fist instantly. So it can be used for spleef minigames. Alright, time to add it to the house. I don't actually remember if I made it melt or not, so I guess we'll see by the end of the video. The last block we need is the hardest one to get because you need a skeleton skull to craft it. Lucky for us, we have extra skeleton skulls lying around the graveyard in Endor. Now, all we need is 5 oak wood, a skeleton skull, and raw beef to get the hunting trophy. And we can put it up there to finish off our monument. These are the 7 blocks I added in my mod, the Aesthetic Blocks mod. And every 100 days on the Kingdom's SMP, whoever joins the server will be allowed to add 1 block of their choosing. The beauty of this mod is that none of the blocks actually have any function. All of them are just meant for building purposes. So that is why I felt comfortable adding it to this server. The one main block we'll be focusing on this episode is the bamboo block, which we'll be using to make a custom biome.
Wait,
Your old
I wanna
house.
open it. Hold up. Oh.
Open that door!
What the hell? What the hell is this?
Okay, so I currently have 176 bamboo blocks, so I think it's finally time to start building this custom biome that I have planned for today. The first thing that we need to do is scope out the area that I am going to build it in. Okay, so eventually I want my base to be an island nation, so I want to cut it off right here and make it so that this area here is an island with the river around it. So for now, we're going to continue this by having the jungle go from here to all the way out to this river. So we have to destroy this entire forest right here. That means I have a lot of trees to cut down and burn, and a lot of trees to rebuild, and a lot of fences to place. So let's get to it. So a lot of what I want to build for my custom jungle will have to be taken from this jungle right here. So I'm going to need a bunch of cocoa beans, jungle wood, jungle leaves, and I'm just going to get a shulker box full of everything. Okay, now that I've burned down an entire forest, we have to connect the borders of where I want the jungle to be using a wooden fence. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to light up the entire area. So we have all of this space to cover with hopefully this mangrove wood. But I doubt I have enough, so this might take a while. Okay, now that we've made a mangrove fence around the entire thing, I need to light up the entire jungle. And to do that, I'm going to be placing torches under the ground and then covering them with moss carpets. Okay, now that I have lit up quite literally the entire area, we're going to go through and moss up a bunch of the mountains and stuff to make the terrain seem less boring. And then probably add some bushes, melons everywhere. I don't know. I'm gonna improvise as I go and hope it looks good. In the process of mossing up my jungle enclosure, I went live to begin the task of populating my base with jungle villagers. To do that, I had to connect a nether portal to a jungle 7,000 blocks away, that is 900 blocks from a savanna village. Then, I transported savanna villagers to the jungle to breed them into jungle villagers. Jungle villagers don't spawn naturally, so this was the only way to get them, but hopefully the tedious work will be worth it. I'm gonna be completely honest, it's been about one real-life month since I started filling this area with moss, but I eventually did it. I got incredibly demotivated in the middle, but we have a full land of moss that is fully spawn-proofed, and now I have to fill the entire thing with jungle trees. I actually have a screenshot here of what we're actually going to be doing. So we have our bamboo bundle trees here with the fancy leaves, and then we're going to have stripped jungle trees like this. And then we're going to have Ewok houses in the trees with stairs that look like that. So I have to go... Well, I already have a good amount of the materials, but I have to do this in the entire area. You all know from the previous video that I have been burnt out from playing hardcore in recent times. To cure this, I invented the Trail Challenge. If you want to do this with your boring hardcore worlds, here's how it goes. Randomly generate a number between negative 25,000 and 25,000 twice. The first will be your starting X coordinate and the second will be your Z coordinate. Fly to those coordinates and bury your entire inventory under the ground, including totems and elytra. Once you've done that, if you have them, disable and delete all your waypoints except for your main base and your new campsite. Your goal is to make a path or trail all the way back to your base, whilst making pit stops and settlements in every large biome you pass through. When you finally return to your base, you should have a large path leading back to your campsite populated with different biome-themed builds to make your world thrive with story and adventure. I began my journey in a snowy taiga biome, but was immediately thrust into danger when I arrived at nighttime. Zombies are following me. Oh my gosh, there's zombies already. Okay, go, 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 go. I don't want to leave that tree floating. My goal is to make the economy of each base work individually without relying on one another. So to make this base survivable, I needed a campsite with light, a sheep pen, a mining hut, and a wheat farm. The first thing I built was the sheep farm because I intended to use wool for a covered wagon build. Now for the campsite, I used a large spruce tree to get podsole to put around the campfire. The covered wagon might be my favorite build of the first campsite. Then I got a mine set up because I needed a safe way to get full iron armor and tools without dying in a cave. Oh my goodness. And that's pretty much how this video is going to go. Every new biome, we're going to be building a new civilization and then traveling on to the next one. Since we're building our next colony on a frozen river, I figured our main industry should be a fishing industry. After building the main barge, we made a mine and a drill. Then the last things I built were a transportation raft and a wall. In one stream, I speedran the Snowy Slopes biome, capitalizing on the water industry and building an igloo in front of a campsite. When I found out the forest biome had a village right next to it, I knew I had to take my time here to gear up. I spent a while getting enough diamonds for full diamond armor, an enchanting table, and then 2 villagers to buy mending and protection. Plains is the most boring biome, so I speedran the base and moved on to the next one. Okay, so I was moving some of my items in preparation for the birch base, and I just found the most revolutionary thing we've encountered on this journey so far. A donkey. Okay, the idea is that we can take this donkey with us to the birch area, leave it there, and then we go off and find a horse, and if we can breed them, we can get a mule, and it'll make moving our items a lot easier. Oh, crap. Did it work? Oh! We got a mule. Now, you guys stay in there. I'm going to go... Ah, I'm sorry! You guys stay in there. I'm gonna go build a birch house. It worked! Yes, we have a mule to give us more, inventory when we move, and that is kinda awesome. It's the sunset of day 699. It's about to be day 700, and I just finished the Dark Oak House. I just realized that I've been here and haven't brought a bed here yet, so we actually have to go back and grab my bed from the previous place. So let me put steps right here, and then we're going to bring our mule with us. My sisters are yelling. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of skeletons. My shield broke while I was building the last place, and I never crafted a new one. Oh, those two skeletons are fighting. Yes. Okay. Bed in here? Where did I put the bed? Oh, the bed's over here. Okay, let's rob this and run. Oh my gosh, a lot of creepers. No, go. Oh my gosh, why would you stop right there, you stupid mule? Okay, get back in your pen. That was a lot more treacherous of an adventure than it was supposed to be. Let's place the bed and sleep. Day 700, let's go! This next build took me many hours to make, because it had some pretty expensive materials and I had to collect them all without all of my OP gear. It's a monument of the current 8 Kingdoms SMP members, with the 2 newest and the 2 dead on the bottom, and then it's a pyramid going upwards with me at the top. For the ocean base, I had the creative idea of building a massive bonfire on the ocean. This is to represent the bonfire that a castaway might make when trying to signal ships that are passing by. On the Mushroom Island, I built a big mushroom tower and then capitalized on mushrooms. Okay, so I finished with the Mushroom Island, and now we can move on to our next base. The only problem is that there's just an endless ocean. And by endless, I mean 1,000 blocks wide, until we hit the next part of land. So I have a lot of buoys to build. Alright, here's the overgrown taiga base done. I based it off the beanstalk, obviously, with like a little cloud around it. And I wanted to build it this tall so that I could be seen over the trees. But this one took me so long that I am now out of bread. Oh, crap, get out of my way. I am now out of bread, so I have to live on apples and fish until I come up with a new food source. And, kinda just want to fish. Okay, so I've fished for about 8 to 10 hours real time, but I have a rule on this server where day counters don't go up when you're AFKing. So we have a lot of fish in here and a lot of junk in here, but our day counter is 7:45 right now, I think. Yeah, 7:45. So on to the next place. While we trot off to the next place, I wanted to point out that I was super demotivated from this project from the get-go, but something sparked in me the last 2 days that got me really motivated to do stuff. So I hit day 700 literally yesterday in real time, and now I'm on day 750 arriving to the next place, which means I've played about, if I were to sleep every night, which I haven't, it would be about 6 hours of gameplay, but I think it's close to 12 hours in the last 2 days. And that means I've been to like 5 different biomes since then too, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so our next biome is the Grove. It goes through dark forest and birch, this path, but I've already built bases in those 2 biomes, so we're just skipping on past. So the more biomes we do, the faster we're going to get there, and I think that's the best way to do this. I did not mean to hit that button. Yeah, so here's our next base. I already made our leather boots, and we're gonna have a grand old time, right, Mr. Mule? If he gets back alive, I'll give him a name of one of the subscribers, because that sounds nice. Alright, the Lush Caves base is done. I think my favorite part about it is that the only way to get down there is to jump off and nearly die. But yeah, this base is quite literally just a prison. And the only way to get back up is by swimming up this water and taking this really sketchy ladder. So, maybe we'll canonically use that for something at some point. For now, I just think it looks really aesthetically nice, this base. So, never gonna use it for anything, but, let's go on to the next one. As it turns out, the next new biome is 3,000 blocks away. I put that marker there just to measure it, but we've already built a base in a birch forest. We've already built a base in a forest. We've already built a base... I guess river is a new one, so maybe we can take a pit stop at the river, build a base here. Then we've done birch forest and we've done plains. We have a huge ocean with plains here, and then the next new base would be in this jungle right here. So let's go build a base in the river, then in the jungle. And that'll bring us 3,000 blocks closer. Alright, so now we have the river base done right over here. And you might be wondering, Shaden, this is just a bridge. What do you mean this is a base? There's a room. Therefore it's a base. We keep going. Okay, so I thought I was gonna have to go 3,000 blocks and over an ocean to get to the jungle, but while I was on my way building there, I just found another jungle right here. So we're gonna build our next base here, and then we have an ocean to cross to get all the way to the sparse jungle, where we can build a second jungle base. And then a savanna right here, that's another new one. A bamboo jungle, that's another new one. And then we get to this mesa. And that mesa, in theory, brings us all the way home. We should probably build one in the swamp. There's also a mountain. I don't know. This is so much work. I don't know why I did this to myself, but we're gonna figure it out. We're more than halfway there. We are 8,000 blocks from my original base and 6,000 blocks from the original campsite. We're not actually halfway there. The sparse jungle base I built in tribute to Technoblade and Tinfoil Chef, two Minecraft YouTubers who have recently passed away. Okay, so bad news. When we reached day 700, my friend Alex joined the server, and we didn't even get the chance to finish this camping trip before he died. So we never got to see him, like, physically on the server. Genuinely, guys, I have not even seen him on the server, but he died on day 48. He built his kingdom. It's called Chronopolis. It's very undeveloped at the moment, but he had a really good vision for it, and I really want to claim it. So I'm hoping that the other Kingdoms SMP members forget about our claiming rule when someone dies, and I can get back in time to take his kingdom. Because I have a really good build idea that I want to do if I ever, like, decide that I'm done with Alavania, and Chronopolis can be the next stop for me. So we have about 6,000 more meters to go until we return to Alavania. We need to get a move on and get to the next place. Most of the Badlands gameplay was live streamed on YouTube, so if you're interested, check out the Hardcore VODs playlist. Alrighty, I finally made it home to my precious country. Please tell me I have extra totems somewhere. Of course I don't. Okay, so The last thing in this video that I need to do is go back to the original campsite, grab my gear, and fly home. I'm letting the mule live with me. We do have to name it. We're going to name the mule Boy Scout in honor of our fallen friend who died while we were on this trip. So now we have Uncle Jack off and Boy Scout living in the house. I'll change that sign when 1.20 comes out so I don't have to break it. So, last thing we have to do is run all the way back. Alright, it took some snooping around because his base is actually 300 blocks away from the coords he gave me. But here's Alex's house. Looks like a villager breeder. Or he was in the middle of making one when he died, I think, is what happened. So, yeah, this is a base we're gonna be able to build at some point, I guess. And, I guess that's it for this video. Next episode, I intend to build the mega base, so we're going to get to that soon. I'm going to be streaming, getting the materials and all that jazz, as well as decorating the first mega base we built, so that's exciting. And if you guys are interested in any of that, please subscribe. I've been putting in a lot of work. I literally grinded the server out for a whole month straight to get this video out, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. It has been about 500 Minecraft days since I built this mega base, and I am yet to decorate inside or the space around it. The trick is, I'm only giving myself until day 900 to complete it, because before day 1000, I want to build an entirely separate mega base from this one. The first thing I have to do to get ready for this is to oxidize all of these copper blocks. Okay, it turns out I have a lot more copper to oxidize than I thought I did. So, I have color palettes set up in these shulker boxes, and I am just going to improvise with each of these houses. Okay, so the first side of the town is now done. We have all these houses. we have a forest of dead trees, and a graveyard. Now this side of the town is going to be the dark side, where we're going to have all the darkest aesthetic builds, as well as bridges and land that goes over them to hide them in the shadows. Okay, so here is my haunted village. It opens up over here, and we have houses on either side. It is very compact and very dark paletted, and I think it looks really nice. With these two sides done, I'm thinking all we have left to do for the outside of the mega base is add some houses here, add some more graveyard stuff over here, and then I want to fence in all of Endor. I'm not sure if I'll get to that this episode, it's not completely necessary, but let's move on to the other side. Alrighty, we have side 3 of the mega base built. We have this bridge that you can get on from up there. And there's room inside to build. I just haven't gotten to it, and I don't think I want to. The last part we have to decorate is this over here. We have to replace a bunch of grass with skulk and soul sand, and the reason I stopped doing it the first time was because it was a hassle. And, you know, it's still a hassle. Okay, so I expanded the graveyard area of the mega base, and then I made the inside area a lot more open. So all the walls in the star is now one large outdoor area. The first thing I want to do is cover the top of each of these star legs with tinted glass, and then putting end rods in the top of it, because then when we look up it'll look like a constant night sky, and I think that is kind of cool. Okay, so I finished the roofing of all the outdoor areas, and then I added on stream some roots coming off of the tree. So I am going to decorate the rest of this to be like a swampy, haunted biome, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I've pretty much decorated most of the place. We have 3 swamp monsters. We have this one, and another one over here. This leg is infested by spiders, so we have a big spider over here with web coming out of its butt. And then we have another web over here with a mini spider on it. And I thought cocoa beans was a nice touch for the eyes. On stream for the last week, I've been decorating the inside of these rooms of my mega base with names of subscribers and different suggestions for what they want me to decorate it with. We have 25 days left to finish the mega base, so I need to get to work. In this room, I wanted to add a demonic ritual on the ground, so... Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next one we will be building my new mega base leading up to day 1000. And also, join the Discord in the description below, because for day 1000 I will be holding a contest to see which of my viewers gets to join the SMP on that day. That's all for now. See you all next time. My hardcore SMP just updated to 1.20, so I went live to embark on a mission to design my perfect armor trim set. I began by experimenting in creative mode until I found the set I wanted to make. This is the armor set we need to try to find. I need to search desert temples for the dune trim, mansions for the vex trim, and ancient cities for the silence trim, which spawns with about a 1% chance and is the rarest trim in the game. After accidentally finding a desert village, I embarked on a 30-minute journey to buy a saddle from a villager so I could ride a camel. Yes! Saddle. Wait, I don't have to tame you? Temple, our first temple. Okay, and we have to be super careful. We're going to excavate with our fist. Suspicious sand. Our first sherd. Gunpowder, we do need that. Yes! We found 2 dune armor trims. Before I could search for the vex trim, I wanted to make a nether portal to the desert so I could bring 2 camels back to my base. Baby camel. I need another lead. Then I made another nether portal to bring me to the mansion to find the vex trim. We'll probably get some totems from this too. Oh, this is my first time fighting the new vexes. The new vexes are so much cooler. Yes! Oh, we found it! And then it was on to the ancient cities, and it took me about 6, I think, to get the silence trim. This adventure really proved to me the power of Minecraft's soundtrack, because I looted every ancient city with my music turned on, and it made for some really scary and creepy moments. Oh my lord. I should break everything I've looted. Why don't more people play Minecraft with music on? This is stressful. Why? 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 They keep going on the first shriek. Two enchanted golden apples. Two enchanted golden apples again.
You didn't know that?
I found it! I found it! I found it! Oh my gosh, I just found the silence trim! Let's go! Oh my gosh. Okay, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. And after some stalling on stream, I finally made the armor set. Gotta zoom in.
I cannot tell.
Let's go! I look so good! Let's go! I know this was a short video, but the last thing I wanted to do in it was to find at least one sniffer egg. The original plan was to find 2 sniffers, then breed them, but I needed to get a jump start on the 1000 days videos, so this is what we get. Oh, you guys know what that is! Sniffer egg! Let's go! I am nearing day 1000 on my Minecraft Hardcore world, so what a better time than to start building a mega base. So the hardest part about this mega base is that it's going to take 3 double chests of shulker boxes of sand to make all the white glass that we need for this build. The hard part of this is that I have no idea where my sand duper is because when we updated to 1.20 I lost all my waypoints. I used old footage to try to find the portal cord, so hopefully this is right. Oh, right on the dot. Now we got the chunk loader working. And now all we need to do is start up the sand duper. And now all the sand will slowly be collected into these chests. And all I have to do is AFK and fill all 3 of these chests with shulker boxes of sand. I need about 150 shulker boxes of sand. And as of right now, I currently have 19. I'm gonna have to AFK for so long. Because the day counter on my server is based on daylight, if I sleep during sunset, the day counter won't go up. I was able to use this to make it so the day counter didn't go up too much, while also AFKing for all the sand. Before I forget, we officially had the quickest death on the server with Xavier, who joined on day 900. He's the first person to ever progress on the server faster than me, considering he joined 2 days ago and had 19 days compared to my 13 when he died. But yeah, he's dead now, so that doesn't really matter. It is currently day 916, and we have 3 double chests full of sand. The next thing we need to do is start bringing them all back to the base to get smelted at the super smelter. This is the super smelter that I custom designed for the 600 days video. And there we go, we already got 11 glass and it's going fast, so I gotta get the rest of the shulkers. As fast as this thing is, I think we're gonna need another one. And there we go, 2 working super smelters. So our smelters have been working for many hours, and I tried to skip as many sunsets as possible to avoid the day counter moving too fast, but we did it. We have 3 double chests of glass, and the next thing we need to do is go to my skeleton farm that I have been slowly accumulating for the last few months and get all the white dye we need to make the glass. Okay, and we have 6 shulker boxes and 3 double chests of bones, and now we just have to transfer them into the boxes. I don't even know if this is enough bones, but we're about to find out. Okay, so with this setup, we're about to craft as many of these glass blocks into white stained glass as we can. I have no idea if it's enough. We shall see. Okay, now that I've crafted all the white stained glass, we gotta get all these shulker boxes to the site that we are going to be building at, and then we gotta get the rest of the items for the build. So this stack of shulker boxes right here is all the glass we need, and this above me is what we are going to be building. It is quite the chunky schematic, but that is what we needed all the glass for. Let's go get the rest of the materials first. We're going to start with copper, because we made a bee farm in the 600 days video for this exact purpose, and copper is going to be the easiest thing to get, I think, because we don't have to go very out of our way to find it. So I made a new mostly manual smelter for copper, and we got all of the stuff crafted. But now I need to go to my bee farm and get every single piece of copper item waxed. Luckily, the day counter also doesn't go up if I AFK in the nether, so this won't affect how much time we have left with the mega base. There we go, there is our honeycomb, and now we have to craft it with each of these copper blocks. And there we go. We have all the copper, but we have a bunch of small things that we have to go on journeys for, so, quick montage. Alright, so, I've got all the items. They're all in these chests. And the last thing we have to do, obviously, is build it. We have 70 days left until day 1000. Okay, so it is currently day 952. It took a very long time to build this cloud, but we did it. We got nearly 300,000 blocks of glass placed, and the next thing we have to do is build the actual ship. Yeah, so we're gonna go do that, and enjoy the time lapse. Alright, here is our mega base built. That was a long time coming, and I am incredibly proud of it. The Lightmatic messed up some of the parts of it to where like water was spilling everywhere, but I think I patched it all up successfully, and the last thing I need to do is just move all my items in here, but I think that is something I want to do on stream so I can give it a tour. Please, we are so close to hitting 1,000 days on this world, and if you are interested in checking out that full video movie, please subscribe, turn on notifications. This series has been my biggest project I've ever done on YouTube, so I'd really appreciate if you consider checking it out. If that's all, I'm Shaden, and I'll see you all next time. Leading up to 1,000 days, I did 2 streams in preparation. In the first stream, I wanted to get 2 advancements: monsters hunted by killing every hostile mob in the game, and a balanced diet by eating every food in the game. Alright. Okay, we're gonna do some achievements now. Endermite. Now we have Piglin, Brute, and Zoglin. Oh, that's a Brute. Wait, I want to test one hit. 1 heart. It worked! 1 went through! Yes! I don't know how, but it worked. Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. So we're gonna eat the pufferfish to make ourselves hungry. And then we're gonna run around and try to eat everything in a row. Okay. Pufferfish. Go. Okay. Go, 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 go. Why did that give me saturation? No, go, 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 go. What? What am I missing? Yup, so even though I have every food eaten, according to my stats, the achievement still said I was missing 5. So... Whoa! I got it! That's crazy! In the second stream, I celebrated my 1,000 days with Zoomer and Frost. Frost actually has 9 days, and I have 999. That is crazy. Chat, I'm gonna move my viewer count for a second, just so you guys can see. Look at Frost's day counter. I kind of want to do a quick fly around of everything we've built. Let's start here. I'm gonna turn on replay mode in case I decide to turn this into a cinematic. We got the airship, the industrial district. I have big plans for Essentia soon enough. I'm going to be further customizing the commons, the forest, Endor, which I think I gave a huge upgrade in the decorating the mega base streams and video. There's still more to be done, but generally I just gave it a lot more life. I want to turn this whole area into more haunted terrain. And then there's one more thing I've built on the server that isn't part of my well, it's part of my kingdom, but far away from my kingdom, which is Waffles Island. Honestly, I should have made the island a lot bigger, considering the tower is taller than the island. Oh my gosh! Okay, Zoomer, I need your help. The last thing I want to do before 1,000 days, we're gonna replace this cherry blossom tree with a real one. Okay, wait. Do you want to burn the tree in his honor, but turn it to ash just like his body? Okay, let's go. Kumbaya. Shoot, we don't have bone meal. Okay, you ready? The ceremonial tree plant. I'll let you do the honors of bone meal. Do it. Yeah. Oh, why did it grow into the... Okay, anyway.
Oh no, that's insane.
Because of Frost's illiteracy, he's missing the 1,000 Days fireworks show. Alright, nope, okay. We're starting. Let's go! Now we have to look off in the distance. Oh. It's already going. You want to go fly around it for the cinematic?
Sure.
So the current project I have planned for the hardcore world is going to take a really long time considering I just started college. So what better buffer video than to punch a warden to death with no armor and no totems. For those of you who are new, hi, hello, I'm Shaden. Forgot to mention, this is on my 1,000 days hardcore world. Okay, so I had an idea that might make this easier for me, where I get the warden into a space like this. Let's see. The warden is stuck being slow. So I can go around, try to get hits off when he can't reach me. Eventually I decided that pre-filling the room with cobwebs was too cheaty, so I needed to find another way. I spent so much time getting skew and brewing Turtle Master potions, and then wound up not even using them. Eventually I came up with the plan that all I needed was a bucket of water to keep the warden away from me, and then all I needed was a way to heal and a way to kill it faster with strength. After the first time a warden uses a sonic boom on you, if I keep jumping into the water, or it takes time for the warden to get to me, it'll keep trying to use the sonic boom even if I'm in range. So I realized that every time it uses the sonic boom on me, all I have to do is run straight back to the warden and crit it out while it's still trying to use its ranged attack. I wanted to keep this video short, so here's the uncut footage of the fight. So you all remember the museum, right? I think it's been a while since we've been here, mostly because I haven't been making videos, but we now got all 1,000 days displayed, and the dead warden that I boxed. I named the Skull Catalyst boxing runner-up, but you can't see that because it's through the glass. That's one of the strength pots we had left, and then that's the water we used to win the fight. And then I added the Day 1000 memorabilia to the museum and called it the Ascension Era. And I put on a glow item frame because it's special. I have a big project I'm working on before we update the server to 1.21 when it comes out. So I'm on a bit of a time limit, but with college and all that, it's been taking a while. I just burped. That was gross. Minecraft is updating villager trades soon, and I am yet to unlock all the trades. So in this video, we're gonna get every single villager trade in the game. For those of you that don't know, I just started college, so I have no idea how I'm gonna have time for all this, but we're gonna try our best and hope this video doesn't take 7 years. The first thing we need to do is construct a trench on this side of Albania to turn it into an island. Then inside the trench, we are going to put all of our trading halls. I'm gonna need a beacon to efficiently mine out this trench. Okay, so we dug out the big area that I want to do this project in, but now we gotta flatten the floor and the walls in preparation for decorating. So that's gonna take a whole lot of time. What I've done already took a month, so... Okay, so I got the first 2 levels of this thing built, and I made a book and quill writing down every single trade that I want to get in this trading hall, and that equates to 183 villagers needed. So I thought that the 2 levels of this thing, let me just fly down it so you guys can understand the scale. I thought 2 levels of this entire trench was going to be enough. Quite frankly, I don't know if it's enough. But, I might add 1 more level just to be safe, and then the entire rest of the trench is just going to be dedicated to villager breeding and housing. Because I want this to be a hotel working trench. It's gonna be cool when it's done, but it's already taken me 2 months to get this far, so... college will do that to you. Okay, so we have the breeding room all set. The next thing I need to do is get the villagers here. Didn't actually think about how I was doing that, but I guess we'll figure it out. Alright, so we are going to dig a tunnel from our trading hall to the villager tunnel that is 200 blocks away, and that is basically how we're going to bring them over there. Okay, so for all the trades that I have set up, I only needed 2 layers of this trading hall. but I can always find something to use the top layer for. But now the hard part is getting all the villagers in here. I actually haven't planned out how I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Okay, so now that I've gotten all the villagers into their spots, the first goal is going to be to get all of the trading villagers all set, like the selling, so I can sell sticks, melons, pumpkins, in order to get the emeralds I need to set the other villagers' trades. So we're going to start with these villagers up here. Are they asleep? We're going to start with these villagers up here, and then we're going to do the rest of them. I've done most of the trades up to this point with the terracotta, but I just realized that there's only a 1 in 14 chance that I get the right one. I just hit day 1100. It's going to be day 1200 before I'm done with terracotta. Yeah, so I currently have 103 levels, and all I've done so far is the terracotta above me. And the clerics, and it's been 3 days. In real life, not in Minecraft. So, I don't know how long this is gonna take, but now I'm doing the banners, and then I gotta do the enchanted books. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we also hit day, 1100, so this project has already taken the longest time out of any project on this world. Okay, so every trade has now been set up, and there's one last thing for me to do in this video. I need to fill in this area in here. Not even sure what I'm going to do with this. Not even sure what I'm going to do with this, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna figure it out, huh? There's a random hole in the roof. So, our trading hall is finally done. Let me grab this. We are on day 1111 with 111 XP. I did that completely by accident, by the way. I actually just recorded my outro and then realized I wasn't actually recording, so that's kind of unfortunate. But, yeah, we're pretty much done. I turned this area up here into a complete canal slash aquarium that people can boat through, and succeeded in my dream in turning Alavania into a full island, which is nice because this was the only spot that connected to land. So I turned all of this into a huge canal, and now Alavania is an island. Next episode will be the project of making sure that mobs can't spawn anywhere on the island, and then I also want to populate pretty much everywhere. This section I want to turn into an extension of Endor with graveyards and stuff like that, and we're pretty much going to make everything lively, so we have a lot of building to do. But yeah, this is the start of the end for Alavania, because after Alavania is done, we are going to be moving on to Hardcore Season 2. We're going to keep the current day counter and keep the current world file, but we're going to move away and start a completely new kingdom and probably get rid of all my current belongings. So, if you guys are excited for that, you know, Season 2 coming soon, and I'll see you next time. So, on the Kingdom's SMP, there is a coveted block that no one has ever acquired before, that being the Notch block. It is crafted with 9 Notch apples and can be used as the base of a beacon. For the finale of Season 1, I will be obtaining 81 Notch apples and using them to make the first ever Notch beacon. In the first stream, I got pretty unlucky, only obtaining 6 Notch apples. By the way, all the streams where I got the Notch apples are in my Hardcore VODs playlist, so if you don't believe the luck that's about to happen, go check out the live. In the second stream, I managed to bring the total up to 37 Notch apples. Throughout the streams, my favorite activity was using my elytra to fly down to the ancient cities, because when I got a really good cave, it was really satisfying. Have you seen a lot of what Xavier's been doing in college? Mainly women. I don't get how bro has so much No way! Wait, you're gonna see it on stream in a second. I just got the adventuring time achievement by accident.
What's that do?
It means I've been to every single biome in the game. Okay, chat. The last thing, the biggest project we've ever done in this hardcore world. I have obtained 84 enchanted golden apples that I'm going to be using to top off a beacon with notch blocks. I just spent the last 3 days getting these notch blocks. Super powerful enchanted golden apples gone because I wanted a fancy beacon. So, here we go. And obviously you guys didn't know this, but in the time that I've been away from this world, I actually have been playing on it the slightest bit, and in the last few months, I've gotten to 1,500 days. We are now making a push towards 2,000 days when I'll be posting another movie. Today, we are going to be filling this cloud, hopefully, with a bunch of balloons in order to make this airship fly. I installed a mod called Valkyrie in Skies, which assigns weight values to every block in Minecraft. So, we have to get a number of balloons proportionate to the weight of this entire airship. That's gonna be a lot of work. Lucky for us, we have a pretty OP wool farm, and we can get phantom membranes, which give you a lot more. I just need a second to process. I have not filmed on this world in so long. I can't believe I'm back. If you want to see mostly everything I've done on this world, I highly recommend my 1000 days video. For those of you who are confused why I'm still playing on this world, I never actually died on this world. I died on an entirely separate save file that I advertised as a continuation of this world, so that's why I can still play on it. The first order of business is to get a ton of wool, because we're going to use this to craft the balloon. I'm not sure how many balloons are actually going to be needed for this. I have an idea of how we can figure that out, but it may or may not crash my game because of how big the airship is. Alright, let's turn these into balloons real quick. Let's go back up to the base. Alright. Any extra shulker boxes? I'm pretty sure this machine still isn't done pumping all the sand from that mega base project. The system is so backed up. Conveniently, I already had all the items in the chest I needed to make a spruce helm. So, right here, we shift click without a totem. And this is really dangerous. I'm kind of scared. But if this works, we're gonna have an airship falling from the sky. Ship too big. Changeable in config. So I have no idea how big that base is, but I set the config to 9,999,999 blocks per ship. So theoretically this should work. Whether or not it works without crashing my game is another question. Okay, the config change didn't even work. Alright, assemble. I click the button. Is anything happening? I can't move. I can no longer move. I'm getting quite an absurd amount of visual glitches trying to traverse through this base. I think... Oh! Was the only choice. This cloud was the biggest challenge when it came to this mega base. But I think we might have to abandon it. And I don't want to destroy it. So I'm just going to say farewell to a few iron blocks on both sides. and see how it flies like that. Obviously, we haven't added any balloons yet, so it's not actually going to fly quite yet. But once we have it on the ground, we'll know exactly how many balloons we need based on, like, how it starts floating when we're placing them. There is some dirt in the build that it seems to be interfering. So it seems like dirt and stone can't be included in airship blocks, so we're gonna have to try to find a solution for that. So, because dirt and stone blocks don't get included in airships, we have a little bit of a problem, and there's been like an offset of some of the airship. We have missing bits, and it's all corrupted. From a distance, it'll still look good, so I think I'm going to just try to fix it and make it look decent, and then figure out something in the config that will help. Okay, so I went in the config and hopefully fixed things. Oh, this is so laggy trying to make this work. There's gotta be grass blocks in here or something. The only blocks I didn't take off the whitelist are grass blocks. Oh, it's falling. It's falling, never mind. And we are on the ground. So, every wing block on this build we are going to replace. I forgot you can't shift. What am I standing on? So all these wool blocks need to be replaced with balloons. So I'm gonna do that really quick. We have the ship, and we're gonna try to fly it again. Let's see. It's not going up. Yeah, it's not flying. We need more balloons. Luckily, we have this perfect underbelly of the ship that I can use to fill with balloons. And once we have this entire area filled in, it should theoretically be able to fly. I've never used the Eureka and Valkyrie and Skies mods with such scale before. I really should have prepared a little bit more before doing this video, but I was ready to jump back into this world with some weird crap, and I guess this is a good way to do that. Alright, I placed a bunch more balloons now. Let's try to get it off the ground, and it still looks like a no. Let's move it forward and watch it fall off the mountain. Yep. We're getting lost. Oh no. Now each of these 3 steam pipes are also filled with balloons. Can we finally get off the ground? I don't think we're flying upwards. Alright, so we have even more balloons in the underbelly. Please fly. Oh, I don't know how many I need. It feels like I have way too many. Is it the iron blocks? Maybe I should try without the iron blocks. No, wait, we're going up. We're going up. We're actually going up. We are going up. We are flying. I have made a working airship in Minecraft. Go fly. Fly. So in theory, we'll be able to move a lot faster if I throw this lava in these ship engines here. And then we go back here and I can't tell if this is noticeably faster. We can go higher. I just know the ships can't fly higher than height limit. And I think we're getting to height limit soon. But here we are, parked on top of the cloud. And then down arrow to descend. And then we can hit this, hit disassemble. Oh my gosh. So I have 10 days left before hitting 2,000 in my Minecraft Hardcore world. What better way to celebrate than to go in with absolutely no items in the brand new trial chambers. This is a really stupid idea, but hopefully It works out. Alright, so we didn't get much out of these initial chests, but we at least got a tree, which is good. Alright, we got a sapling almost immediately, so that's good. So one problem with the spawn room is that I think the spot where the dirt is placed doesn't even give the tree enough space to grow naturally. So I think before we do anything else, let's break this. And then place this down. And then let's use our axe to light up the room. And hopefully that'll get us a tree growing at some point. There we go. Let's double check. Actually, I'm not going to check if there's anything behind there. Okay, so I'm going into this mostly blind. But last time I tried the trial chambers was like right when they came out, so they didn't have that much content in them. The rules of this playthrough are simple. Get to 2,000 days without dying and without using any items I found outside the trial chambers. So this is going to be tough. Alright, so there's already a spawner right there. Honestly, I might just set off this spawner. It's just slimes. Alright, it's very imperative that we do not take any damage, because there's a good chance that we won't be able to regen for a while. Alright, our axe is already breaking. That is not good. Alright, these mox blocks are going to be good for getting us more dirt in the future. Alright, here's the room. Should I allow sleeping in this playthrough? I have no idea, but probably not. A poison skeleton spawner. Alright, so we don't want to go that way. What's in here? Oh, almost tricked me. That was close. Ooh, 3 trial keys. Alright, we're getting somewhere. So I believe the ones that spawn up there are ominous vaults that we cannot open. But the one up here is one we can open. Iron, iron, poison arrow, arrow. Okay, this is good. So now we can craft a bow, and that will help us with fighting skeletons. Oh yes, we found a vault. Ominous bottle, iron, iron. Okay, this is good. We can craft an iron chest plate. Are those spiders or cave spiders? Oh, there's 2. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have to shoot them. Please, please, please. Oh, we're not wasting my arrows. Oh. We got baked potatoes! Yes! Oh. Alright. We handled that room. And there's some stone. Might be time to try something a little harder. Let's try in here. Let's try in here. There's a breeze. And bogged. Alright, I'm out of here. They don't have a secret way to get up here, do they? Oh, this is my first time fighting the new bogged mob. Oh! I didn't kill them all, there's one hiding. I don't know what to do. I gotta mine down somehow. And without getting killed. Oh! Take these, take these. Take the bone blocks. Alright, break those. Break this. Break this. Break this. Where are the slimes that accidentally spawned? Alright, we have 27 bone meal. There we go, we got another tree. Okay. Absolutely first thing we need to make after getting this tree is a shield. Boom. Alright. We got what I was looking for. There's now one more thing that I'm looking for, and that is to break leaves from this moss until we get seeds. There we go. Seeds. The azalea here, and then bone meal it. And that will turn this moss block into a dirt block, which we can then turn into path and then mine, and now we have duplicated dirt. So that is how we're going to be getting farmland, which is really, really annoying, but we gotta. Oh, it's day 2. Or day 1991. If we're being literal. Now, I don't know if the fishing rates changed at all in an update that I missed. But I have noticed that after switching to this update for a few dozen days, that the fishing rates felt slower. And right now is obviously a poor example of that because it was just pretty fast, but I don't know, we'll see. The ultimate end goal is to survive an ominous raid by the end of this playthrough, but we'll see how far we get. Let's get the rest of these moss blocks. Let's cover up this. Oh, I love delays. Come on, give me something good. An iron axe. Oh, is that the breeze? Yep. Yes! Breeze rod. Wind charges. I have not used these in proper survival yet. This is so exciting. Alright, I think respawners spawn 2, so there should be more. Is this a full slime room? Oh. Come on. Alright. We got an extra trial key from this one, we got a trial key from this one, and this one still needs some killing. And another trial key. I feel like trial keys are still a little too common, considering the amount of vaults that spawn. Oh, chest. Diamond, iron block, and cake. Interesting loot pool. So I think the first challenge of this room is going to be taking out the breeze without getting knocked out of here. There's a... Oh... Is that a trial key? I killed that thing for nothing? Yes, we got a bucket. If we had a good, consistent food source, I would be confident enough to take on the ominous trials right now, but it's simply because we have no food. I don't know where this leads. Of course, always trial key. Cooked chicken! That's crazy. That's an amazing grab. Alright, let's take these bones and get out of here, because I think the other spawner up there hasn't been activated yet. And I don't want to fight it. We got one chicken. I'm telling you guys, if I had a consistent food source, I would take on the ominous trial right now, but I just don't have anything. I need to find a zombie spawner. I need potatoes. Is that another enchanted chestplate? Yes. know what's in that spawner. Slime. That's also slime. Okay. Trial key. Let's take the moss, take the moss, take the moss. Alright. Now we kill the slimes. I know the trial chambers aren't something you're supposed to be, like, doing from scratch as a survival challenge. But if it were, the loot pool would be absolutely terrible. Alright, so we're out of food. We got some bones from that adventure, so that's nice. Seems like it's time to go back out there. First thing we're gonna have to do is clear that bog spawner that turned back on. Oh. Oh. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're not ready for the ominous trials yet. Alright, time to fish for a very long time. We are currently on day 6 of 10. I have done a good amount of fishing to where I have 21 fish. It's sad how little fish I got in the amount of time that I was fishing, but that's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. But it's time to risk it all because we are going to drink an ominous bottle and take on the ominous chambers. Because this is the only way to get the heavy core to craft the mace. And all I wanted out of this run was to have a mace before I stopped playing on this world, so... Bottoms up. That sound effect was scary. Alright, it says Bad Omen. So I think the Ominous Trials is where the new status effects can come in, so it's possible that these mobs will be able to spawn silverfish, spawn slimes, they might be wind charged, and they might spawn cobwebs. That is going to be quite scary. I'm scared, but let's go out into the open. What is it? Says Trial Omen. Oh, there they are. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Oozing? What the heck? That was cool. Are they wind charged? Or is there a breeze up there? Oh, there's a potion. Oh, it's wind charging. Okay, okay, okay. This is fine. We're fine. What was that? All I got was rotten flesh, are you joking? Nope. Nope. Poison skeletons. Poison skeletons. No, what? Screw this. I have been scared of these chambers for 5-6 whole days, okay? I can do this. What? They're shooting fireballs at me. What? I only have Trial Omen for another 12 minutes. I just want to get at least one ominous trial key. Yes. Did I get them all? Oh, I didn't. Oh. Baked potatoes, of course. Why wouldn't it be baked potatoes? Oh, I saved myself. That was crazy. It looks like if we want an ominous trial key, we're gonna have to activate these ones. I'm out of arrows? Yes. Ominous trial key. Yes. We got one. Is this a normal spawner or it is a normal spawn normal vault. We got a gap, we got wind charges, poison arrows, honey bottles, emeralds. Yes. Okay, okay. Is that an that's an ominous spawner down there. Ow. Alright, here it goes. Ah, we just got a freaking banner pattern. Okay. Well, we have more rooms to go try. So let's do this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. How do they have such good reaction time? Oh, has the infested effect. Yes! Another ominous key! Yes, okay, okay. Do we know where there's another vault? Yes, there's one. There's an ominous vault this way. Heavy core! Heavy core! Heavy core! Heavy core! Heavy core! No! Let's see if I can knock them down. Come on, quickly eat the enchanted gap. Yes! You're gonna freeze to death. I don't know why you're shooting me. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh, I have the infested effect, so I spawned silverfish when I took damage. That's crazy. These trials are a lot easier when you finally have food. Ooh! Enchanted crossbow. That's nice, I want that. Thank you. Fantastic. And then let's... Oh, I didn't bring a pickaxe with me, so we can't take these bones. But we have 2 ominous trial keys now. What's in here? Oh, I've literally never been in this room before. Well, time to turn it ominous. Snowballs. Slowness potion. Snowballs. Slowness potion. Water bottle. Or water bucket. Get out of the way. Oh! What broke? What broke? It is finally day 7. Let's open this ominous vault. Heavy core! Yes! I don't know what else I got, but I got the heavy core, so I don't care. Oh, that's cool. The skeletons have armor trims. Ooh, you can actually get trimmed armor already. Oh wait, this had trim too? That's cool. There it is, the mace. We made it. Okay. So I believe the enchants can be found in the trial chambers as well. Oh, okay, I got splashed with slowness. See, now that I have it, I don't really know what I want to do. Should we try the level 2 ominous raid? Or ominous trial? Should we try the level 2 ominous trial? I really don't want to risk dying before the time. Okay, we probably should, but we're gonna have to wait a few days for the spawners to reset. Let's go around with our trial keys and see if there's any ominous vaults that we missed. All right, time to test out our mace. I feel so powerful. This is surreal, fighting like this. Alright, so the premise of this video was going to be that I stay in the trial chamber and survive with what I have in here, but I think it's safe to say that I'm pretty well off with what I have in the trial chamber. So now we're going to leave the trial chamber and get an enchanting table in the hopes that we can try out some of these mace enchantments before 2,000 days. So let's get this leather, obsidian, diamonds, boom, and lapis. Okay, let's see what we get. Unbreaking density. Alright, so that's like the mace equivalent of sharpness, so that's nice. Okay, so I looked it up, and the wind-charged enchantment on the mace is only found in ominous vaults. We have 3 days left to go find a new trial chamber and find the wind-charged book. So we're going to take this Bad Omen 2 bottle with us. We're going to make some new armor, and then we're going to head out to another trial chamber. Charge! Get it? Wind charge? Wind charge? That was hilarious. Okay. Okay. Let's just go up here. Any mobs? Any mobs? Any mobs? Spiders. Okay. Emerald chestplate. Alright, please have a better enchant. Prot 2. Prot 2 diamond chestplate. That's wild. Alright, it is day 1998. And I have one ominous trial key and no food, which means if I don't get it on this attempt, we might be screwed. Windburst, 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 windburst. I hate everything. It would appear that after all that happened, I would say it was a success for the most part. And the ominous trials were fun, but we have 2 days left, I have no food, and I'm gonna sit in this room until we hit 2,000. And here we are, day 2,000. Thank you guys for keeping up with the series all the way up to 2,000 days. If you're watching the 2,000 days movie, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I hope you guys enjoyed so much, and there's only one thing left we can do. Give me a second. Okay. There's only one thing left we can do. That was anticlimactic, hold up.